Hello friends, it's me, Lance. It's great to see you today on a Wednesday. Normally, I'd push this stream off for about 3 hours so I can go play some Pokemon TCG, but it hasn't been as fun for me as lately. So, you know, we get to spend more time together regardless. For those who don't know me, I'm Lance, or Saku as some will call me, your one and only cactus VTuber, made up of at least 6 or more ovals. You know, I still never really got that count down. In any case, we finished Pokemon Sword last stream, and we've got some DLC to do. I personally have not actually ever completed the Crown Tundra. I have gone in there to do like the silly little Dynamax adventure, which is super fun for me, honestly. I really like that. But actually going through all this story for the Crown Tundra and like finding the weird pony, the Pokemon that rides another Pokemon, I've never done that. So we're off to see that. But yes, welcome Raphael, Iggy, Phantom, and Lemony. I hope you guys have had a wonderful day. So I hope it gets even more wonderful as we play together. You've never played it before and you never bought the DLC. The DLC itself isn't like too bad. I don't know how to explain it. Galabirds are tedious to get, but worth. Oh, no, that's right. I forgot they're the Galarian Johto trio. I forgot about those. There's a Pikachu? Well, there's always Pikachu. Who's that Pokemon? It's a Pikachu. Wait, no, it's a Jigglypuff from the top. Just beat Champion Leon in the base game? Yeah, that's fair. Leon is, well, I don't want to say he's a pushover considering the amount of effort I had to go using revives and stuff to deal with this team. We had very much agony again with our grass only against his Charizard. Oh dear, I don't even remember how I won. I think I probably cheesed it with the revives and maybe Toxic. Hey, can we go to the Crown Tundra? Yeah. Choo choo. Man, I just love taking the transit to places I've never been before. You were over leveled? Oh, I think we were just like barely at the level. We were slightly under leveled. I mean, if we over leveled, it would be fine. Oh no, we're gonna be under leveled for this guy. Oh, this is bad. It's a good thing we don't have to worry too much about how this goes. Hey, this must be your first visit to Crown Tundra, am I right? I'm researching Pokemon biology around here. A number of ancient and rare Pokemon have been spotted in the Crown Tundra, you see? If I update your dex, will you help me research the species here? Vaguely. Hi, Brother Doom, welcome. Do your best. Do you have anything to say? No, you don't have anything to say. Okay. When I get to pick the horse, pick up ice, it'll benefit you in the long run, especially... Oh, but we're not competitive. I don't play competitive at all. I am not a competitive Pokemon player. The most I can do is like Little Cup, because most of the other things takes way too much effort for me. Come on, Dad, lay off and quit following me already. What a rebellious young lady. I'm gonna go on a Dynamax adventure in the Max Layer, and I don't need you breathing down my neck. I'm here to battle loads and loads of rare Dynamax Pokemon. Yeah, don't you fret. I know somewhere that's way more fun than that musty old place. Get ready for loads and loads of quality time with your coolest dad ever. What a generous and totally unwanted offer. Right, I gotta say, no thanks. The ice one is better overall. I mean, the ice one did get like a Pokemon TCG deck, so that makes sense. I didn't see the dark one. Later. Oh, called out to me. Hello, excuse me, lend a fellow trainer a hand, would you? They called me out. They called me out. Come on, Nia, be reasonable. Or get ready to be ultra mega embarrassed as I unleash the noble roar of Dad. Dad. Okay, Dad. I'll take a hard pass on that, thanks. Hello, excuse me, yes you, boy over there. My dad's stubborn as steel and he won't leave me alone. Back me up, would you? No. What, are you really brushing me off? That's ridiculously depressing. Wise of you not to stick your head into people's business willy-nilly. Well, it's not gonna let us progress unless we do this. Okay. Okay, let's go beat up her dad. Brilliant, have a great time with this geezer then. Bye! Hold on, lad. I can't say I approve of you butting in all blindly. But, I just give you a trouncing. This lady out here ought to see reason. The name's... I don't know how to say that. Is it Penny? Peony? Peony. Brace yourself. I'm pretty ferocious in battle. Did I do Isle of Armor? I did halfway through Isle of Armor, then I gave up because I didn't want to use the bear. Mostly because we're doing a grass lock, so I can't actually use the bear. There's no reason for me to use the bear. Oh, we're in a... The second one you said. Yeah, we didn't do Isle of... Yeah, we didn't do Isle of Armor. Mostly because of the grass lock restrictions. I thought he'd have, like, more. Uh-oh. Never mind. The one Copperage got me. Oh, it's level 70, that's why. How do I deal with this? Can I... Yeah, it's a challenge run. We're locked in the grass types only. That's why my team is so weirdly skewed. I don't know if I can beat this guy at all. Drain Punch? Drain Punch. It's Steel, which is good against Shiinotic. Yeah, I mean, Shiinotic is usually a good lead with Spore and Sap Sipper. So I could usually put them down just close enough so I can deal with them, but against the Copperaja, he was too slow. Ooh. I think Grundy will be able to take out the Copperaja. I don't remember what his other Pokemon is, though. Maybe a problem because of the birds being... Yeah, part flying type? Oh, definitely. I'll have to, like, go into the Dynamax cave and hopefully find something that's good. I feel like if I can get my hands on a Sceptile that has, like, Rock Throw or something, that might work out. It should work out against the Zapdos for sure, I think. Maybe? No, Zapdos is fighting flying, so... Oh, I don't know. Aggron? Oh, we can deal with this. So, I don't know if I'll be able to Grass Lock during Sleep Powder. Ooh, Sleep Powder will be good, yeah. What do you call it, though? I don't know if Grass Locking will be fully available within the Max Adventure, because it's randomized. We have to grab the Pokemon randomly. So we won't always have access to grass types there, but I'm going to try and get like other grass types there. You know, that Aggron is like really short. Like Charizard's short. Hold on, this is gonna bug me. How tall are Aggrons? An Aggron is 6 feet 11, so they're actually not that tall. I mean, they're tall, but they're not, like, super tall. That kind of makes sense. It's taller than a Charizard, but it looks shorter than Charizard. Charizards are only, like, 5'10", so the average adult male is taller than a Charizard, I guess. I guess this is not my place to be bragging. Oh, thanks, Phantom. So, neat thing, this battle is scripted. So if you did buy this DLC and decide to go to the Tundra first, you can lose to this man here, go into the max raid den, capture yourself a level 65 or 75 Pokemon, and then start playing the main game with it. Yes, you can do that. And they will listen to you. Because it's 100% catch rate and I don't know what the heck is going on. Look at me. Taking a trashing from a youngster like you. Charizard's 5'7". Oh, he's even shorter. 07's for Charizard, our short king. My darling daughter's disappeared. Where have you gone, my sweet Nia? Are you sure sweet's the word? She's kind of a punk. Of course, my Nia's the sweetest, darlingest daughter a dad could ask for. I brought her out here so we could have a proper father-daughter trip. The first one in ages. And now we got this here. She grabs the first trainer she finds, makes him a decoy, and legs it. Ah, that's my darling Nia for you. That's just her backward way of showing her Papa she loves him. Wow, this guy. I mean, must be it, definitely. I feel like every father feels that way about their daughter. That's my type of girl, she is. Ultra mega charming, isn't she? Still, without her, I can't start an adventure of this legendary sports that I've planned for us. She mentioned about wanting to have a gander at some place called the Max Lair, didn't she? Sounds to me like she wants a good old papa to chase after her. So, well, she didn't worry. I'm not one for wasting time. Which means, this time I gotta move on. Cheers for a fine battle. I'll be seeing you then, lad. Take care of those strong Pokemon of yours. Actually, so I recently started playing Pokemon Infinite Fusion on Mondays. And we had some fun with that. I died of disgust. I actually perished from disgust. It was terrifying, that game. For the Wednesday slot, though, I think we're going to switch over to Pokemon Legends Arceus. And I don't think that'll be a grass lock, because there are only so many grass Pokemon that we can find in Legends Arceus. That, and I'm not one for using Pokemon that I've already used before in locks. And we did do a whole grass lock with Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. And every grass Pokemon in Brilliant Diamond is also in Legends Arceus, so it would be essentially the exact same team. And I don't want to do that, that's not fun. Aha, this must be the Max Lair, which Nia was talking about. Which means my darling daughter is in there right now, having a giggle with some rare Dynamax Pokemon. Oh, it's you again. Well, kid, maybe you ought to come as well. Right. Just you hold on, Nia, my dear. Here comes Papa. Here's Daddy. I will start with the Rowlet, though, because the Rowlets are cute. Everyone likes Rowlet. It's shaped like a friend. Like, imagine just ball. Just ball. A fluffy ball. That's a Rowlet for you. We will start off with the Rowlet. There's a good chance I will grab a Lilligrants, because I very much like Lilligrants. Even though they look really long and lanky in this game. None of that game. And I did see the Hisuian Electrode, which we'll pick. So even if we don't do Grass Lock, our team is still going to be really grass heavy. Because that's just how I roll. Parasect is also there, so that would be 4 slots being grass and then 2 left for other things. But I want to try and use some of the weird Pokemon that we don't ever get to use. The Growlithe in Arceus is adorable. Oh yeah, it is. Imagine having a Rowlet as a pet friend. Rowlet's shaped like our friend. Definitely shaped like a friend. Just like a good old Kerbo. Please, sir, I can't let you... Oh, I think you can. My precious daughter's in there, and I'm going in after her. I understand, sir, but... But what? I'm here to have an adventure, and I want to kick it off right meow. I simply cannot allow that, sir. Grrr. Oh, there you are, lad. So you've come after all, have you? Yeah, let's go. What's up? Nothing's alright, and everything's the matter. That ultra mega numpty of a scientist insists on getting in my way. Numpty? I beg your pardon, sir. How? You can't call a lady numpty. That's not nice. If you'd be so good as to simply listen, I can let you through. Dynamax adventures are quite fraught in this peril, I'm afraid, and I've no patience for standing here. Just get to the point. We're going in circles. It seems like you know this gentleman. Would you simply listen to my explanation? If so, then I could allow you to enter this pair. Now you're talking. Go on then, let's hear what this good lady has to say. And then we'll find you together. Fun fact, you can catch 5 Ultra Beasts you get in Poipole. You know, I never actually got to play Ultra Sun or Ultra Moon. So I never actually got to experience Ultra Beasts. And that's something I want to do. I will be ordering a copy of Ultra Moon for myself for later, but streaming it is a totally different issue. So maybe you'll see it, maybe you won't. And Parasect not being a good Pokemon, yeah, Parasect's not great. Its hidden abilities kind of suck, but it at least knows all the Spore moves, right? Bats are bad though, and it's creepy. All right, lady, what you got? Are Sun and Moon worth playing? A lot of people say that Sun and Moon are one of the best Pokemon games. I mean, it's just right when it went from 2D sprites to 3D. So a lot of people get angry about that, but all in all, the story in there is pretty good. You really want to play Ultra Moon? I really want to play Ultra Moon too. I still have to, I haven't played Ultra Moon since it released a long time ago. So I'd have to first play Moon and then play Ultra Moon again. It's gonna be a while. Max Layers of Labyrinth Underground. You know what? I'm gonna skip through all this. TLDR. This place is just a bunch of max battles one after the other in the form of like a roguelike labyrinth. Once you enter, you start with a random Pokemon. Each path gives you random goodies. You can catch a Pokemon during each path and then switch it out for your current one if you want. That's about it. Necrozma is actually considered an Ultra Beast and Legendary. I mean, Necrozma is kind of weird. That thing eats stuff. Well, it combines, it gets highs with other Pokemon. Yes, let's go. Don't invite others. After forming Ultra Necrozma moves, a player gets tired. Oh, that makes sense. Oh no, all these mons suck. Well, guess we'll grab Greedent. It's not a grass type, but it's like... it's berry enough. It's barely enough. No grass types on there. Strong water type. Oh, grass type would have been great. I think I can go grab that electric type. Wait. Oh, you can actually see what they are, kind of. The ghost is a Marowak. Oh, that's a Pseudo-Udo. The electric is the weird goldfish thing. Oh, that was a Gloom. I should have grabbed the Gloom. I mean the Vileplume. Big brain. Big brain. I don't know how I'm gonna deal with the Pseudo-Udo. Oh, do we have anything that deals with... like, there's just a fighting type. Oh, Gyro Ball works. Slower the user. Let's try Gyro Ball. And then if that doesn't work, we'll Swords Dance a couple times and then use Psychic Fangs. Oh no. What are you locked into? the worst possible move it could use for us. You know, the Gloom probably wouldn't have very good moves in the max raid anyways, now that I'm thinking about it. I despise, like, weather effects here. It just makes the game so much longer. At least the attack stat's dropping, so we don't have to worry too much about that. The bird's still gonna get slammed down, though. You'd think that Beware would have Brick Break or something. I don't remember. Was it in this game or the next game? Next game? Scarlet and Violet that has the cheers that let us boost stats and stuff. It's probably Scarlet Violet, I think. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Alright, let's try a Gyro Ball didn't work so much, so let's do another Psychic Fangs. Or no, Swords Dance? We do Swords Dance, we can Dynamax next turn with 4+ attack into a super effective steel move. So let's try that. We'll Swords Dance again, and then next turn we're just gonna smack it with a max Steel Spike. Now that it's at half 2, so this isn't like a waste of a turn or anything. I'll be honest, playing this game now versus playing it the first time I got it, the strategies I use are vastly different. It's a really nice improvement. Like, I would never have Swords Dance before. Just keep doing Brute Force. Max Steel Spike? Oh yeah, let's go. You bought Ultra Sun? Oh, Doom! Don't do that. Don't do that. Guys, I'm gonna let you guys know a little secret. When buying used games, especially Pokemon games, if you buy the Japanese version of said game, it's actually cheaper because all the versions of the games are the same ever since on the 3DS. So a copy of Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon in Japanese is the same as an English copy of the game. The only difference is the sticker on it. And the Japanese copy of the game is significantly more cheaper than the American version. So if you ever do find yourself wanting to play an old Pokemon game on original hardware, just buy a Japanese copy of the game. It is much cheaper. I think that applies to like Soul Silver and Heart Gold as well from DS games. I could be wrong, but usually it is cheaper like that. In fact, you can find evolutions in the wild static encounters. Oh, that's right. I do remember. There's that one little area that has all the rocks kind of sticking out in a circle where you can find the evolutions. They kind of just roar at you. They're really cute. I would really, really love a Flareon. I bet they're like the warmest things to cuddle with, especially in the cold winters. Like right now, it's currently 0 degrees Celsius where I'm at, or 32 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's pretty cold. It's not raining or snowing or anything, but it is still pretty cold. And if you had like a little Flareon to like go on walks with you when it's cold. I'm pretty sure they'll like just warm you right up. You just gotta pet the little buddy. Let's see. Yeah, let's swap. That's an orb beetle. That is a Marowak. A Alola Marowak, which would be cool, except it will perish to the water type. What is that water type? Is it a Magikarp? Psychic type? No. Yeah, I think that water type's a Magikarp. Hello, backpacker. What item would I like? I would like... Muscle Band. Oh no, we lost 2 hearts already. That's bad. That's really bad. I don't remember what kind of Pokemon this is. I know it's electric something. Maybe it's just electric, you know? This thing's wacky. Alright, Stomping Tantrum. If the previous move failed, the power of this move doubles. Crit Slam more easily. Body Press. Oh, so I have to miss Stone Edge and then I have to Stomping Tantrum. Is that how it works? Okay. You can host some Dynamax adventures? No, it's fine. We're probably only gonna do like 1 or 2 and then try and complete the story. Or at least go through half of it. I don't know how long this DLC takes. Main story takes about 6 hours. Main story plus sides, 13 hours. Ooh, so that's gonna be like maybe 2 or 3 streams. 10 hours total. Okay, makes sense. But we can probably split this up into like 2 or 3 streams. That'll be fun. The DLC is quite long? Yeah, I didn't know about that. All I ever did were the max adventure raids when I got into this place. No Reggies, no birds, nothing. Oh, this guy's Unpheasant is gonna be the end of us. Yep. Wow, that's brutal. Considering it like dropped twice already. Now we have like 1 life left to work with. I feel like it's also good etiquette to like catch everything here, even though you may or may not use it. You never know. Can these sometimes become shiny too, I wonder? I know sometimes Terra Pokemon can become shiny. I don't know about Dynamax Pokemon. Under Hydro Pump, Acupressure, I think we'll swap. Doesn't matter if you lose this one, you can still progress. Oh, I didn't know that. That's actually pretty neat. That's a Magikarp. What's this fighting one? I don't know. We're most likely going to lose this one anyways, because that one guy's Unpheasant. Oh, it's a Carnivast, or Basculin. My bad. You're not a Magikarp. Oh, I can Dynamax right off the bat? Cool. Might as well Dynamax right off the bat then. It would be really cool if we can, I don't know, grab a Skeptile. Or what else is in here? I think all I know is Skeptile. I think you can get Meganiums here too, but it's pretty bad. That hits the Beware, then we're done. No, we're good. Oh, that's still half my HP though. Wait, didn't we just get Helping Handed? Why are we so slow? Why are we moving last if we got Helping Handed? I'm so confused about that. Right, we're not going to bother catching this guy. Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh, it's a Suicune. Man, this would have been great if I can get it. So does Justice need 300 footprints total? Jeez. 300 footprints. I can't do that. Well, the guy's Beware is gone, so I'm not too worried about that. But I can still get one shot easily. Do I get to keep the Suicune? Yes, I do get to keep the Suicune if I catch it. Big if. Big if. There's a good chance we won't get to. We've got like one life left, and if any of us faint, it's over. Okay, so what does Helping Hand do? Extreme speed? Obviously nothing. Probably just boost the damage on the attack. What's Suicune again? Is it just water type or water ice? It looks like, honestly, it'd be an ice type with a gem on its head. Even though it is just like the Game Freak logo. Oh, we missed Thunder! You can also get shinies and guaranteed to catch legendary. Oh, that's good. Knowing ice moves is very good for Suicune. Really makes sense. All right. It's pure water. Ooh, okay, that makes sense. That's interesting. Hopefully that Bolt Hound like Helping Hands us here, and then we can just one-shot the Suicune. I wonder, other than the weird little hedgehog, are there any other grass legendaries? Maybe Celebi. Oh, Overpond. Oh, why would you Helping Hand the fish? That change nullified. Max Mindstorm. Don't perish. Oh, it perished. No. Ooh. Oh no, it's alive. It's alive. It's alive. It's alive. Okay, so if we land this Thunder, then it should be enough. Bam. Never mind. Nowhere close. Well, the Bolt Hound is at 1 HP. Oh, did he get it? He got it. Nice. We get a Suicune. What's the most familiar ball to catch it in? I guess we'll throw it in a Moon Ball. Moon Ball. Not bad for the first max raid. We'll go one more just to see what happens, and then we'll start actually doing the DLC. Suicune. Yes. And we got... I forgot what these ores were for. Hey. Can you imagine walking through like a weird place like this? It's kind of like, I guess, taking a stroll on Mars or something. Hang on, I recognize you. Are you here for the Dynamax adventure too? Wicked, I guess we're on the same wavelength. My name's Peonia. Peonia? Peonia? Peonia. Jeez. I'm so bad with names. Nice to probably meet you. What about you? What's your name? I'm Lance. Watcher. Name's Lance. Huh. Is that how you talk? That's not bad. So, my dad's on his way here too, huh? I haven't seen him. He must have got turned around and wanted to back up at the entrance. Listen, sorry for using you to distract my old man. He's as stubborn as a mudbray. Things go all right after I left? Yeah, we beat him. What? You beat my old man? You sure pulled a blinder there. He used to be a gym leader, you know? Even on holidays, he's no pushover. You know, my dad was going mad with excitement for this trip. He kept on going about how he'd planned for us to check out some local legends on this super intense adventure, or adventure, as he calls it. But I mean, come on, what kind of girl my age would be caught dead with some naff thing like that with her dad? Besides, I really fancy having more battles with Dynamax Pokemon. Oh, the thrill of battling one of those massive towering Pokemon. I guess she likes big Pokemon. Just thinking about it gets me pumped. You know what? I just had a thought. You're a pretty fierce trainer, right? Then I bet you could handle taking my place on in my old man's adventure. I'd rather not. Oh, no need to worry. He'll take good care of you, despite all the appearances to the contrary. He's so hyped about all this, it's a shame to just leave him on his own. And who knows, you could end up running into a legendary Pokemon. How about I meet back up with you two after I've had my own fun in the Max Lair? Go on, enjoy your twosome tour of legend. Tell my old man the deal and all that. I can't believe she just brushes him off on me like that. Oi. Oh, he's out. Hey, can I go in again? Oh. Oh, it hurts. It mega hurts. Nia, where's my darling Nia? What happened? This gentleman appears to have tripped on a rock and struck his head. Oh. Adventurers aren't to be taken lightly. I've learned this firsthand now. Firsthand, got it. I was checking to see if my little girl was behind some rocks, and look how I've ended up. Verizon? Oh, yeah. I forgot about that thing. I never did do, what was it? X and Y's legendary trio. They were kind of not my thing. Buy some rocks? Is your daughter a roly-coly, sir? There we go. I'm up. No little bump's gonna keep me down long. That kid's got me feeling right as rain. How about it then, lad? Did you find my darling Nia? Here's how it went. She doesn't want to hang out with you, old man. Huh, you don't say. So my dear Nia's set on staying away till she's had her fill of the Dynamax adventure stuff. And she wants the two of us to go ahead and get cracking on the Grand Peonia Adventure. You know, I burned the candle at both ends working out the best itinerary I could for my dear Nia's sake. But I guess she's at the age where she doesn't want to hang out with her old man anymore. And trying to press her into doing what I want is probably not gonna win me the Dad of the Year award. I'm so bad at reading people's accents and slangs. Right then, what's your name, kid? Cheers, Lance. My name's Peonia. Wait, here, have I told you? Oh, have I already told you? Well, then that's twice nice to meet you. Neat. Let's have ourselves a smashing adventure that my dear Nia will be itching to join in on the fun. Don't fret now. I've done all sorts of preparation already. We're gonna have ourselves a real treat of a legendary Pokemon hunt. It's decided now, Lance. Let's get ourselves to Freezington. Freezington? That sure is the name of a town. Freezington. It's a town just a short ways off. Time for a strategic planning meeting for Peonia's adventure. I'll fill you in on the details once you get there. I say, let's reconvene post-haste. Huh, just pulling your leg. Can you imagine if I actually talked like that? Bro, I can barely understand you as is. I can't even understand myself. Okay, one more adventure. Let's go. First, I need to fix this. There's something wrong with YouTube chat lately, where it just kind of doesn't know what it wants to do. Unfortunately. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. It could just be my, the coding I put in here. It could just be wrong. That's also a thing. Alright, what do we get? Oh man, 2 Gigantamax Pokemon right off the bat. Grimmsnarl and Alcremie. Ooh, Grimmsnarl's pretty cool, but Prankster, 1 Confide? I'd rather have Alcremie. Much better coverage. Oh, he's got the Swampert. What? No one took the Grimmsnarl? I mean, I get they're not gonna Gigantamax, but still. Steel type. Oh, that sucks. Okay, let's see. I don't know what that ground type is. It looks like a lizard. The Quillfish. That electric type is a Heliofisk for sure. Pheasant there. I don't know what that is. Lone Sandslash. Scyther. I don't know what that normal type is. What are you? Probably a dinosaur. Oh, it's this guy. It's a crocodile. Steel, yeah, I don't know what that could be. It's like all fogged up, so we can't really see anything. Let's decorate, do. Oh, stat boost. Okay, cool. I think we just try and deal as much damage as physically possible. What could that steel type be? Okay, yeah, burn. Burn's good. That's so weird. Chat keeps on disconnecting and reconnecting, but I can see everything you guys are doing. Alright, we'll go with another max overgrowth. Wait, why did you use Psychic, you dummy? It doesn't affect a crocodile. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Burn wasn't enough. Let's see. I guess we'll just do another max overgrowth. Let's catch it. I'm not going to use it though. I just want it. I think I remember specifically using a crocodile that had Moxie when I played Pokemon Black and White for the first time. That thing was a menace. Moxie is really good. Like, it's scary how good Moxie is, especially if you have it on the right sweeper. Alright. Oh, that's a Swoobat. That thing sucks. I mean, a Woobat. Also sucks. That Ghost type. Ghost type's a Gourgeist. There's a Steel type down over there. Normal type up here. Yeah, I think I'd rather grab the Scyther. Oh, she has more rental Pokemon. Let's see what you got. Oh. Shoot. I thought it gave me an option. I didn't think it just, like, straight up give me a Pokemon. Like, the option to choose from. That's kind of really bad. Legendaries could be Dialga or Heatran. Ooh. What's Scald? I think Dialga would be a bigger problem than Heatran. We're gonna swap this out for the Swoobat though, and then we'll pick up the Scyther. We'll see what happens. If it's a Heatran, we're kind of screwed. We're kind of, what's that Pokemon name? We're gonna be put between two Plusles. That's how bad it is. We're gonna be stuck between two Plusles. Not a Plusle and a Minun, just two Plusles. Yeah, Fire, Steel, Heatran, Steel Dragon, Dialga. In any case, I think Scyther might be able to do work on them. Probably, maybe not. Better than having Palatoad, honestly. Actually, what's this Steel type here? What is this thing? I don't know what this is. I'm curious. It looks like... Oh no, it's... Okay, I know what that is. I know exactly what that is. It's the Pikachu clone. It's the weird steel Pikachu. Alright, if we're lucky, this will have something good. You wish me luck? Yeah, I'm gonna need luck. No effect. Bounce. Boing. We're doing okay here. Except for the fact that I don't have an El Preme anymore. And that I used bounce during a turn where I needed to not use bounce. Oh, technician. If this bounce works, it should be enough to take it out. Or not. Ah, the Politoad's so... Not Politoad, this... I don't like frog Pokemon. As far as I can tell, frog Pokemon have not been good. They have not been kind to me. Between Politoad and this thing and Poliwrath, nope. Not good. Didn't even struggle. Assurance, swing attack, okay. You know, I might just go one more to see if we can find a grass type, and if we don't see one there, we'll probably just X out of there. I'm not too afraid of just leaving. Oh, it's Dialga. This guy. And he's got pressure too. I don't have anything that'll hurt, just assurance. Oh, if I hit last. Do I hit last? I hit after, so this works out fine. Oh, that was power 120. Nothing? That sucks. Yeah, if the target's already taken some damage this same turn, this attacker's power is doubled. He did. That was 120. That's so not strong. Max Wormwind. Yeah, he is an issue. Oh, stats down. Great. What is it? Attack? Peachy. I mean, at least this crocodile is doing good. Alright, Dynamax. SP defense down, but no one's doing proper special attack. Okay, well, it turned to simple. Does that help? I mean, it's not so bad so far. It's kind of working. Wait. What's going on? We're doing okay damage. Honestly. And we didn't lose any lives. So we may be able to just, like, eke this through. If this crocodile just keeps carrying. Yeah, the crocodile is carrying. We do no damage. I want to shiny hunt for the legendary. You can't pick it at the end. Well, I'm not shiny hunting, honestly. I don't have the patience for it, and I'm not very good at it. Even in, like, Sword and Shield, no, sorry, Scarlet Violet, where shiny hunting is, like, much, much easier to do. I have never successfully went shiny hunting. Alright, this is Dialga number 2. Pew. Yeah, that's right. Stay in the Pokeball. The most generic of all capture devices. Alright, we're taking home this Dialga. What's your summary, buddy? Attack down. Oh, it's timid. This Dialga's timid. He's a scaredy cat. Alright. I'm going in one more time, and if I don't see any grass types, we're just leaving. That's it. Come on, give me a grass type. We'll take the Lopunny. It knows bounce. There's all these fighting moves available. Oh, no one took the Marowak? Lame. Oh, grass type. That's a dragon. I bet you it's a Latios or something. Alright, what is that grass type? It's a Gourgeist. I don't even know if I care about the Gourgeist. Yeah, catch the Gourgeist. I mean, it's not like I can get a Trevenant or Gourgeist without trading, so this is gonna be my only way. I can kick the only thing we can do? Yeah. 140. That's pretty good. You know, that old Raichu has a really cute face. Just saying. Like, I just want to pat its face. Gigantamax Bunny though is kind of funny. What was that? Ah, forget it. We don't need the Gourgeist. We don't need the Gourgeist. No Gourgeist needed. Let's just move on. That'll give us a chance to use Gourgeist somewhere else. If ever. I mean... Legends ZA might have Gourgeist. And with the Nintendo Switch 2 getting announced supposedly in March of 2025, there's a good chance Pokemon Legends ZA will show up for Christmas of that year or sooner. Maybe it's like September even. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? They were supposed to do some information on it for the release date anyways. But they didn't. And I assume by now, if they're using the Arceus engine, that game is pretty much done. I do believe it's also supposed to be like available for the regular Nintendo Switch. So that's a possibility. Yes, but I have heard rumors of the Nintendo Switch 2 coming out on March of 2025. Just rumors. I don't know for sure. I don't have any information to back me up. Hello, hello there. Another visitor? I'm the mayo of this town, of the town of Freezington. I must say, I'm surprised to have visitors arriving in our out-of-the-way town, one after the other. Might you be here to learn about the legend of the King of Bountiful Harvest as well? The dragon could have been Dialga, Rayquaza, Latios, Zekrom, Giratina, Kyurem, or Latias? That makes sense. Why are the mountains so funny? That's a good question, Fabled Phantom. Also welcome. I don't know. The mountains are kind of weird. Oh, they're... hilarious? Oh, hilarious. Ah, I get it. Good one, good one. No, we don't need to know about the King of Bountiful Harvest. I'm good. Ah, never mind. It hardly bears asking. After all, there's very little otherwise to attract visitors to our sleepy corner of the region. Which is a bit of a shame, really. People come all the way here to investigate what turns out to be a mere fairy tale. But since you've made it far, made the journey, I must offer you this Freezington specialty as a memento. Boat neck sweatshirt. The shirt emblazoned with the likeness of the King of Bountiful Harvest. I'm afraid it hasn't sold quite well as we hoped, but we got a fair number left over. The illustration's based on the extremely ancient account of the king's appearance. Hence, usually, the unusual sized head. But we thought it might take on a design to touch up more. But we thought it might take the design a touch more hip, as they say. If you like to see what the king really looked like, I suggest you take a look at that statue by the field in the center of the village. By the by, while you're here in the Crown Tundra, feel free to let your Pokemon lead Pokemon out of its ball for a stroll. Farewell. Low-fat Pokemon being butterfree? That's pretty good. Hi, Leather. Welcome. What's this old man want? Over here, Lance. Can you, like, imagine? Your daughter doesn't want to spend time with you. Why is the kid as tall as the mayor? Well, he's old. Look at him. Look at him. He's old. And he's slouched over. You hate puns, but they ground on me? Yeah. Oh. I love this cute cactus so much. I'm so sad they, like, didn't give me my Maracactus back. Like, at least give me a regional variant of Maracactus. There's a lot you can do with this Pokemon. You could turn it into a cactus, or turn it into another kind of cactus. There's a lot of different kinds of cactuses. There's plants, or the succulents called hen and chicks, and it's essentially just like a bunch of little succulences just all clustered together. You can turn into a phalanx, essentially. It'd be funny that way. Just think of like a grass phalanx with a bunch of petal crowns on its head. Or we can turn the Maracactus into one of those big cacti. What are they called again? Oh, the Digimon Togemon's based off of it. Yeah, saguaro cactuses, I believe. Those things are huge. Yeah, imagine like a saguaro maracactus. That thing would be absolutely massive. Like as tall as a Wailord. The Pokemon looks like they could be your child. I mean, essentially, look at it. Look at it. It's so cute. She's such a cutie. I would pat her head if not for all the thorns. What a happy fella. Alright. Gotta probably... It's missing something. What's it missing? Missing no? This is so weird. I know they don't, like, do Pokemon fusions, but this is a Pokemon fusion. Another Pokemon just mounted on top of another one. Or, like a Slowpoke. That's also a thing. Cacti are also hurt by thorns. I mean, it depends. Sometimes they're thorns... No. There's a difference. There's a difference. So, from what I understand, thorns are usually produced on the stem of a plant, where cactuses don't have thorns, they have quills. Quills are produced all over. Yeah. Cactus prickles are also known as glochids. They're short, barbed spines that can be found on the cactus and their subfamilies. So it's a little different. I don't quite know the entomology or the proper biology of it, but there are differences. I grabbed the wrong controller. Actually, wait, why is Mara the first? Oh, because Shiinotic perished. Okay. Let's put Mint out. Look at it. Look at it. Look at this Vileplume. Look at how big it is. Like, I really, really, really want like a Vileplume table. Can you imagine a Vileplume coffee table? Just kind of sitting there in the middle of your living room. A Vileplume coffee table with like some Gloom stools, an Oddish planter, and like a Maracactus coat hanger, or no, a Trevenant coat hanger. Please don't, Alexis Turner. Please don't. I would prefer not. Yeah, just a lot of... I guess Pokemon furniture would be nice. They should make more of that. What did a Psychic hear from its cousin say? What? What did the Psychic's cousin say? I don't know. He heard it was pretty far-fetched. Good one, good one. Aha, here you are. This pokey little place will be our lodgings. But as of this moment, there is something far more important. Our base camp. I know, it's not much of a base camp, is it? Still, we've got to give it all a proper air of importance, haven't we? Now, enough laughing about, Lance. Let me tell you what Peonia Exploration Team is after. Around here, they've got a fair few strange and mysterious legends. For example, a huge-headed Pokemon known as the King of Bountiful Harvest. Not to mention, a massive red tree with legendary flying Pokemon gather. And furthermore, these great hulking dot-faced giants that sleep in some ruins or something, etc. See what I mean? This place is just bursting with juicy legends. And we're not to stop until we've found just how much truth they've got to them. And there you have it. We're the Peonia Exploration Team. And that's our grand, noble, magnificent goal. Of course, if I had my way, I'd be doing this with my darling Nia. But who knows? They say Chansey's meeting can lead to a blissful relationship. Thanks, Peonia. So here's the grand adventure. Expedition Chief Lance. Chief? Really? Obviously. Look, what do you think would happen if the two of us went gallivanting off together? My dear Nia could come along for a grand emotional reunion and find this place empty. Just thought of it. My darling daughter, sitting alone in this room, piping for her papa. Nope, not on my watch. I'd never let that happen. So, I'll be holding down the fort, Chief. Which means you've got the pleasure of being the Expedition Chief. Which brings me to this. Go on, have it. Of course, he gives us some clothes. This really doesn't suit me. Yeah, we're gonna change back. I don't want to wear these colors. It clashes with my hair. Legendary Clue 1? A clue about the King of Bountiful Harvest. It's written by Peonia and an old photo attached to it. Legendary tale in Freezington about the legendary Pokemon known as the King of Bountiful Harvest. In its legends, the king is said to wear a massive crown on its head, with a wooden statue near the fields. Okay, so we gotta find a wooden crown. Oh, that's a crude drawing. Far in the giant's bed lies a temple where the giants sleep. On the doors, the strange words. Let the Mon Chang 1. Huh. When the sun reaches the zenith, it shines directly down on the great tree and leaves behind. The leaves seem to burn. There's a legendary's wings comes to roost. Legendary clues he'd miraculously compiled after hours of dedicated tele-watching. First off, why not have a look at the clues about the King of Bountiful Harvest? It seems like the King's bonds and his loyal steed, or whatever you call it, run proper deep. So if I had a name for this expedition, I'd call it the Sacred Bonds of the Sovereign and the Seed? Feed. It's a great big statue of it bang in the middle of the village. Though its head isn't as massive as in my notes. Did it pan over there because that's the crown? That's not right. Funny I mentioned Pokemon Fusion because I confused Necrozma and Sluggo and Lunara. And you confused Kyurem with Zekrom and Reshiram. Oh, I remember that. We never actually... Oh, well, not we. I never actually got to do that. Because I never got to, deal with Necrozma. Master Ball? Everyone's giving out Master Balls now. This is supposed to be the one ultra mega corker of a ball. Use it whenever you think you ought to. I got it for ages ago from someone I used to know. Somebody that I used to know. Never could bring myself to use it though. If you ever get a bit turned around, come back to base anytime. You can't miss it. Just look for the adventuring crew flag I stuck out front. Handmade by yours truly. Anyways, I suppose that's that. Let the grand adventure begin. Have a smashing time out there. Is this the crown? Or is this the bag? Chief, my pillow cost your eye? That's a pillow? Your pillow. Boy, listen here, Chief. I got some wisdom to impart. You can put your head down on it and have a kip. It's a pillow. If you can put your head down on it and have a kip, it's a pillow. Great. It doesn't look like a pillow. Unfortunately, I went and left my favorite pillow back at home. So I went to have a look around town for something to rest my head on. I found this back behind the inn. Have it? Come off it? You want me to hand over my ultra mega comfy pillow? That's asking a lot, even from you, Chief. Yes. What's that? You think my pillow's got something to do with a legendary Pokemon? Mega seriously? That's gotta be some old thing I found. But if you want it, Chief, who am I to refuse? Alright, go on, have it. But you better make sure you can track down that legend. I need DNA slashes to get the items once. Oh, that's... Oh, so I'd have to get Necrozma first, and then I have to go get the DNA splicers. Oh, that makes sense. That's wacky. So, I'll be honest, the first time I did this DLC, I think I stopped around here, because I lost interest. And honestly, I've kind of already lost interest in this DLC. I'm not sure if it's my ADHD kicking in, or it's just not interesting to me. If that's the case, though, we'll see how it goes, and if I don't like this DLC after enough trying, we can probably just move straight on to Legends Arceus next time. Oh my goodness. Look at the mushroom locks. That's so weird. Oh god. Oh, Arceus. Arceus, why? That's such a weird Pokemon. I don't like it. Especially with its long fingers. I really don't like it. Looking at it like this? Kinda gross. I'll need them off and want to do fusions. Oh, it's gonna be painful. Yeah, we may not even get to that point. We'll see. I will give this DLC an honest chance, and if not, we will move on to Legends Arceus next week. Yes, we're putting on the wooden crown. Rustle, rustle, schwunk. That's kind of ugly. The wooden crown fits perfectly on a statue. And it says crown. Oh. Is he just floating there? Is its clown just like a hot air balloon or something? I want you to follow it. I don't like this. I don't like that. What are you? That's so weird. This reminds me of something straight out of Regular Show, or yeah, it reminds me of Regular Show. It's just weird. Brown. It seems some serious Pokemon wants to test your strength. You want to ready a Pokeball? Yes. Okay. It has appeared. Alright. I don't know what you are. Physical or special attacker. Sunlight's harsh. A nerve? Spore. Heal pulse. Cool. Doesn't affect? Calyrex? Okay, Spore doesn't affect. What about Dazzling Gleam? Heal pulse? Alright, it's doing damage. Eye shock. Oh, why does that hurt so much? It should be able to tank one more. Yeah, there we go. Gonna try and catch it. Oh, okay, that won't work. You gonna heal pulse me? Psychic? No. Do I just finish you off then? Sucker punch. The music's not too bad for this thing, honestly. With sucker punch? Come on. No! Heal pulse! Why you gotta do this to me? Min missile. Uh-oh. It might perish. Oh, it perished. I didn't save. Is that it? Do I not get to catch it anymore? Wow, 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 wow. Did you have fun? I don't speak, Calyrex. I don't speak Calyrexian. Boy, what's up? I heard a big ruckus coming from over here. What's this now, Chief? You having a Pokemon battle? Huh? What a massive noggin. Big brain. Giga brain. Mega mind. Oh. What's this? Oh, did he get brain blasted? What's going on? Huh? Ah, yes, a sturdy body, just as I expected. He got brain blasted. I hope he doesn't mind that I make use of it for the time being. You the Pokemon? Oh, I see you've grasped the situation already. Very astute of you. I am Calyrex. I am known as the King of Bountiful Harvest. I have borrowed this man's body in order to thank you in person, so to speak. Indeed, there are no words adequately expressed to adequately express my gratitude towards you restoring my statue. In the days long past, I reigned over these lands as king. The humans offered me their loyalty and respect, and I was able to bring lush vegetation to the land and give them plentiful harvests, year after year. However, it seems that over many years, the people of this land have forgotten my existence. They used to make offerings to me every year, but it seems that tradition has even been lost to the ravages of time. You see, it's the faith of the people that grants me strength. And now I've lost all but a fraction of my former power. Even my loyal steed has abandoned me. So, however, you were kind enough to restore my statue. That act has returned some strength to me, at least enough to speak to you by borrowing the body of another. Now, kind-hearted human child, I have a favor to ask of you. I must know once and for all whether the people have truly forgotten about me. I wish to speak to the villagers and ask if they remember the King of Bountiful Harvest. I've tried asking them myself, you understand, but they treat me like some sort of fairy tale creature or flew in from a mild panic at the sight of me. Please, kind-hearted human, I beg of you to help me. Alright, you jotted down the current status of Legendary Clue 1. Calyrex appeared once I placed a crown on the statue of the King of Bountiful Harvest. Calyrex can apparently speak to humans by taking over a person's body. Peonia in this case. Now I can gather more information on the King of Bountiful Harvest from the people. You love that human in the position. It has a human in that position. Yeah, it does look like a VR chat model when it does that. That's so weird. The T-pose would be too much though, honestly. I feel bad for the guy. Like, imagine having, like, being stuck in that position. The ache you would get when you wake up from that. Like, can you imagine how stiff you would have to be? Oh, I can feel my muscles tensing already. Alright. Be honest, yeah, and mental stress from you taking over. Oh my goodness, that'd be horrible. Is that a Spheal? Hello? It's a friend. Look at that Spheal. Orb. Kind of makes the Pokemon so dangerous to humans. Yeah. Remember, never touch a Driftbloom. And don't follow Drowsies. We're just gonna try and speed through dialogue with these guys. Do you remember anything, Pokemon King? Yeah, sure. My gran used to tell me stories about it all the time. Old fairy tale. Oh. I used to believe it was real, you know? I was told that it was made, if I made mischief. Okay, cool. Steal your body away? I mean, it's kind of true that did happen. It's the only main tourist attraction? Really? I imagine we would see more visitors if only the king was real. It is real! He is real, dummy! How about you? Carrots. Carrot seed? Okay, sure. What's Calyrex deal in the moment? Is he trying to get Senpai to notice them? I think so. Yeah, I think they're trying to get everyone to notice them so that they can gain their power of godhood back, because apparently gods don't have power unless you believe in them. Can I plant your... No, I can't. Hello? Oh, you sell stuff. Beans. Beans! I'll grab some Ultra Balls. More Ultra Balls. So Origami touched a while bit where you had a god that only gets stronger as people believe in it, and if they don't, it would cease to exist. Well, I'm not an expert on this, but as far as I can tell, it's the same with ghosts. If you believe in ghosts, they kind of have some sway over you, and if you don't believe in ghosts, then it really doesn't matter. Wow, that's such a bad texture. Hey, that's a Beldum. What's up? Oh, there's no one home. Yeah, so, if you ever see a spooky ghost, just don't pay attention to it. It can't hurt you if you don't pay attention to it. It can only hurt you if you pay attention to it, so do not pay attention to it. I guess that's how it works. Is that an Eevee? Oh, there's two Eevees here. What's the first Eevee you have to say? You like walking around together with your favorite Pokemon? Yes. Right, it's the best. Enjoy walking together all over places. You decide to have your lead Pokemon walk with you in Galar and Tundra. Yes. Oh, that's how you changed around. Wait. You guys hear that? That Eevee is so staticky. That's such a staticky Eevee. Oh my gosh. That's horrible. Hey, why is there a Cosmog there? What's with this Cosmog? Oh, that's Foofy. Foofy? I found it shivering outside the village. Just had to bring it home. I don't know. You know, I think it was, when I found Foofy, that some other strange Pokemon began to appear in Tundra. Pokemon I'd never seen like Foofy before. Maybe it's best to have a proper trainer take care of it. If only I could find a dependable one. Get in the bag, Nebby. Get in the bag, Nebby. Get in the bag, Nebby. Darn it, Nebby. Nebby won't get in the bag. How would you even get your hands on one of those? It's like something you would find in space. Yeah, Nebby. You know how it works against Japanese and mythology ghosts? So, for the most part, Japanese ghosts aren't really ghosts anymore. For the most part, in most Japanese folklore, those aren't ghosts. Those are yokai. They're kind of like demonic entities rather than actual spooky wookie ghosts. It's kind of like the difference between, I guess, seeing a banshee and a corporeal being. Like a banshee would just scream at you and hurt you like a revenant or something, but like an actual ghosty goo, that's just some dude. They can't do much. If it's to be honest, yeah. It's poor Nebby, poor Cosmog. Cosmog's so weak. Is there anything else? I think I talked to everyone in town. You have anything to say to me? I talked to everyone in town. Is there like more people outside of town I gotta speak to? Because I'm sure I talked to everyone in town. Well, if it exists, why doesn't it heal the land and crops so we can grow for change? Okay. Oh, it's just this guy. All forms you think can teleport and splash? Oh yeah, it doesn't do anything. Cosmog actually does nothing. I mean, it gets you to a Pokemon Center faster. Ah, human child, I trust you were able to speak to the villagers. So, did they say anything about me? Yeah, you were just a fairy tale. Sorry, buddy. They don't believe in you. It's just as I suspected. No one truly believes that I'm real. It seems the people of this land have indeed forgotten the bond they once shared with me. Oh no, of course I'm not grieving. I am the king of Bountiful Harvest after all. I know better than to count on humans to remember me. Huh? That proves beyond a doubt that I cannot simply rely on human faith if I want my powers to return. If only my loyal steed would return to me, I would regain some of what I lost. Is it a Pokemon? Yes, the four-legged Pokemon I used to ride across the land. He's just figuring this all out. Yeah, I mean, you have all that brain. What do you use it for? The very same Pokemon that my statue in the village shows me riding. Alas, although in ancient times we spent many days together, dashing through the valleys over the mountains of this land, my power waned and I was forced to part ways with it. Now, I know not where it may be. It does look like a derpy llama. Even if I would succeed in locating my loyal steed, I have my doubts on whether or not it has remained, well, loyal. I've lost so much power. Maybe you should, I don't know, get a Mudbray or the Electric Zeba instead. That might work better. Or a Tauros. Ride a Tauros. Perhaps the villagers know something about my not-so-loyal steed. I'll be in your debt if you can speak to the head of the villagers on my behalf. If you're able to find any information at all, I ask that you let me know. Oh. His hat came back on. Got a snort. Chief, with a massive noggin? Wait, no, it's normal. I must have fallen asleep where I stood. Sorry about that, Chief. Still, I feel strange, like my body's not quite my own. Guess I'll head back to base. Besides, it's freezing out. Can you imagine if he possessed him during a snowstorm and just like let him stand like that? That would have been horrible. You think it's the fault of villagers because you have to keep up? Yeah, tradition is a very strange thing, but it's something we all have. King's loyal steed. You know, that reminds me. I know a lawyer named Steve in Monostoke. I wonder what that lawyer Steve is up to these days. That has nothing to do. A lawyer named Steve. Wow. How'd you get there? The mayor's not home this moment. He went to go into the fields to look at a giant's bed. You can go look for him if you're in a hurry. The field and the giant's bed are to the southeast of the village. Eat a burrito. Because the newer generation may not be inclined to believe what the older generation is saying. Well, see, the thing is, it's tradition and superstition. You don't do them because it's logical, you do them just because you grew up doing it. Or you kind of grew up as accustomed doing it. For example, salting your pasta water until it's salty like the ocean for boiling pasta. That actually doesn't work. It won't stop everyone from doing it though, but like, you can only get so much salt into your pasta before your pasta tastes like salt. And it would take so much more salt to make the pasta water cook even faster. It's kind of crazy. Like, the amount of salt you need in your water to make the pasta cook faster would make your pasta inedible. But it's tradition to put salt in your pasta water. Because everyone thinks that it makes the pasta cook faster, which technically it does, but it really doesn't. Ooh, dinosaurs. So that's like a tradition that everyone does, and people will keep doing regardless of it being right or wrong. But they kind of just like doing it. Oh boy, crumbling. Food trivia is one of my things. I love food trivia. Because food is great. But there's also a lot of tradition and superstition trapped in food culture as well. So it's a very nice thing to do. What is this thing? Oh, it's a snow rent. For example, if you ever go to have dim sum, there's a tradition where people will wash their plates, cups, and everything with hot tea before they eat it. Of course, in this day and age, when you get your plates, cups, and all that stuff, they run it through a dishwasher or have people wash it properly, but everyone still washes their cutlery again at the table for some reason. It's just a part of the tradition. They do it because they've always been doing it, and it's just kind of how it works now. What is this? Oh, it's a shelmet. Yeah. Traditions are fun to like kind of analyze. Or not analyze, but like just see what where they come from or where they stem from. Before, I'm sure like the plating wasn't as clean, so it would be normal to wash your plates again in tea before you have your tea meal. But now it's much different with all the technology we have to wash things. Same with the pasta water. People didn't know that it would not work like that, but now we know it works like that. All right, old man, what do you got for me? Alas, this field's no good either. So it's barren. No crop would possibly grow here now. Perhaps the land of Crown Tundra are truly beyond hope. Oh, what's this? Our dear visitor? What brings you here? You want to learn about the loyal steed of the King of Bountiful Harvest? Well, it's hardly a piece of storytelling. Come to my home in Freezington. It's better to have a nice chat and warmth after all. Please visit whenever you're ready. Freezington. Yeah, I know. Like, what a town name. Freezington. So, wait, what would happen if you soaked your plate in tea? Would it be coated in there? Well, kind of. You're more or less washing your plate and cutlery in the tea, and then wiping it dry. So, of course, it'd be soaked in there, but you would wipe it dry after. At least I think that's how they do it. I'm not sure. I haven't gone to dim sum in a while, and it's not my culture. It's not a cultural thing that I know from birth how it works, but it is something that I've always seen done and always done when I've gone to do it, or have that meal. There's an Espeon? What are you doing here? What are you doing here, little fella? Hi. Hi. Hello. Oh, you thought it was all like soaked? No, it's just like a light washing. What's this Espeon doing here? It's like a little cat. I love Espeons. They're so cute. Actually, I love all evolutions. They're all super duper cute. It's really nice to you. Most of them, yeah, I don't think any of the evolutions actually attack you. Like, some Pokemon will just look at you. Oh! Oh! I guess he wanted to throw hands. Yeah, I don't think any of the Eevees actually attack you. They kind of just, like, look at you and stuff. The game is pretty neat with the interactions. It did get better in Scarlet and Violet, and I really do hope that the interactions are even more polished in Legends ZA. I really, really hope. Hey, that's a derpy dragon. What's up, buddy? You also gonna throw hands with me? Oh, 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 yeah, yeah. It did want to throw hands with me. That is a Dragapult right there. It definitely is a Dragapult. It is... I couldn't get away. Doesn't affect me, dummy. You know what? Just for that? Just for that? Oh, I didn't mean to hit that. Alright, Dragapult, just for that, I'm going to kiss you. Big ol' smooch. I think it really can't do anything unless it's Fire Blast or Flamethrower. It really can't. Especially with Shiinotic being a fairy type, it really can't do anything. Yeah, one old big smooch. I like how the Dragapult's, like, the little Dragapults on the Dragapult's head, like, blink differently. Unless it has Iron Tail? I don't think it has Iron Tail. Maybe? We won't know now because I didn't catch it. But I got a little, big old smooch. And it fainted from the smooch. Honestly, I'd faint too if a Shiinotic tried to kiss me. That thing's so creepy. It's really creepy. If it got any bigger, it'd be really creepy. I would hate it if that Shiinotic was like 5 feet or something. So uncanny. What are you? You're a rock. It's a rock. It's not a boulder. It's a rock. Considering Journey because it's a special move. Yeah, that's weird. Can you imagine if we had fairy types before the dark special split? Things would have gotten so much stranger. Yep, I would hate that too. All fairy... Ooh, is that a Wish Cache? That is a Wish Cache. Fairy types are broken. I still think normal types should resist fairy types. I really think that. Not be super effective, just like resist, because normal people don't believe in fairies or ghosts. That's why ghosts don't hurt them. Then again, fire resists fairy, and I still don't know why. something fire drives away fairies and Irish folklore, something all fairies, all spiritual creatures in Irish folklore are fairies. Are those fossil Pokemon? These are fossil Pokemon. What did these go doing here? My gosh, they're cute, but in a weird way. Like, these are just a bunch of, like, shrimp. Prehistoric shrimp. Hey, what's up, buddy? I don't think it cares. Someone's talking about that. The reason why fire resists fairy is the fact that fire is chaotic force of nature and fairy relies on the power of nature in general. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's also why steel hurts fairies. I've heard something... Did that Magikarp just fly? Yeah, I heard something about how iron scares fairies because it is a... it is unnatural, so fairies don't like it because it's unnatural. So you can drive away fairies with iron. Hey, someone's pot. Whose pot is this? I don't know whose pot that is. So there's that. And then I don't know why dragons are super weak to fairies either. That's a cool fish. You know, there's a lot of unique fish in here. There's a YouTube that exchanges resistances and super effective stuff. I mean, most of it is like lore-wise. Oh, what's a Shuckle? Hello, Shuckle. Ever had Shuckle juice before? You're supposed to like put berries inside of its holes and then shake it around and then pour out the juice. I hear it's very tasty. I don't know why people would drink juice out of a Shuckle, but yeah, Shuckle juice. It's something that people drink. Hold on, let me pull up a picture of Shuckle juice. Shuckle juice is a thing. Oh, I can't pull up pictures of Shuckle juice. Oh, I can't show this though. Here. If I can get this to work. There we go. So you put the berries inside of the Shuckle shell, and then you cork it up, and then you shake it, and then you get the Shuckle juice. It's canonically a thing in Pokemon, just like Slowpoke Tails for some reason. If you watch Pokemon Horizons, Dot has a little segment where she does drink Shuckle juice, and then she also tries to drink the Shuckle juice straight from the Shuckle. And her Quaxley just freaks out over it. Like, she put a straw into the Shuckle. Hey, it's an Eevee! Hi! Hi, little fella! Hey, boy! Yeah, Pokemon Horizons is the newest one, and Dot is one of the characters in Pokemon Horizons. Let's kiss the Eevee. We're gonna give a good old smooch. Why would you last resort first? Yeah, I can probably kiss it like 2 times, 3 times. You haven't seen the anime since Diamond and Pearl? Well, I think Pokemon Horizons is pretty good. I've seen clips here and there. I haven't gotten to sit down and watch it. But they kind of understand their audience a lot better than they used to. Like, spoiler, but like one of these episodes, one of the characters ran up to Iono and was like, Iono, please, I need your clout. Okay. And she got to use her clout. That's not something I ever expected to come out of an anime, like a Pokemon anime. But that's something that they said. So apparently, yeah. Mind you, this was in the English dub. I'm sure the Japanese dub is different. What do you call it? The subtitles on the Japanese dub did say clout though as well, so they must have some different slang for that. Times are changing. Yes, they are changing. No, we're not gonna name this Eevee. We have an Eevee. We have one good heckin' boy or girl. One good heckin' girl. There's another Eevee. There are Eevees here. Oh my goodness. Hello. Oh, it's so cute. Oh my goodness, that Bolthound just wanted to throw hands. It came out of nowhere. It really just wanted to throw hands. Leave me alone! Okay. This is a boy Eevee? No, this is a girl Eevee. You see, do you see that Eevee's tail? How it looks like a bunch of hearts? Yeah, how it's curved. Like the little back part of it's curved. When it's curved like that and looks like hearts from an angle, that's a girl Eevee. Is that a boy Eevee? Ah, yes. No, they're both girl Eevees. They are both definitely girl Eevees. There are some gender differences between some Pokemon. For example, Torchic, if you look behind it, I don't remember if it's a male or female, but one of them has an X on the back, like a little, I guess, butt. And one, like, it's either the male or the female has it. It's kind of weird. I think there's supposed to be some more dimorphism with other Pokemon too, like horns being longer and shorter. Which would be nice if they, like, put that in more. I think oh, it's a Whimsicott. Hello. The best, or my favorite form of dimorphism with Pokemon is with Wobbuffets. It's hilarious. The normal Wobbuffet looks like a Wobbuffet, but the female Wobbuffet has lipstick, and it's really funny. It's really, really funny. I like it a lot. What else is there? Off the top of my head, I can't remember anything else. Maybe like 2 more kisses and we can capture it. Well, there's a Nidoran and Nidorino, so that's also the dimorphism there. Well, Latios and Latios as well. But that's kind of like known. Really known. Ultra Ball? Yes, I'm catching it. Oh yes, there's also Pyroars. Pyroars have dimorphism too. Like you have the female Pyroar and the male Pyroars. They are very different. I really like Whimsicotts. They're super cute. Yeah, the main, definitely the main. You have Prankster? If you have Prankster, that'd be really good. Oh, it's Infiltrator. It's not Prankster. Dang. Prankster would have been great. You get a Whimsicott with Prankster and then it just like stuns everything. First try, easy peasy. GG no re. Prankster does make that mon. It'd be better than having a Shiinotic, honestly. A Prankster Whimsicott. Really. Oh my goodness. Apparently, what is it? The female... okay, I can't say this. So plants are both genders for the most part, being able to pollinate one another, so long as you have the pollen available. So Venusaur, the thing that catches the pollen for plants on a Venusaur, it's visible on the female one, whereas the male one doesn't have it visible, which is kind of, it's kind of neat. Butterfrees have a spot on the back of their wings, or the lower part of their wings for female versions. The males ones don't. Rattatats, The girls have smaller whiskers, same with Raticates. Pikachu also has the heart on its tail as well, which is really cute. Female Golbats have smaller fangs? I didn't know that! And apparently Vileplumes have like different shaped spots. Oh, I need to check that out. Okay, so a male Vileplume should have small spots and a female Vileplume should have big spots. This is a male Vileplume, and it does have small spots on it. Yeah, those are small spots, and the female has big spots. That's really interesting. There's a lot here. Oh yeah, there's tons. That Game Freak start giving species gender differences after Gen 4? Yeah, that's really sad. I really like having gender differences. I mean, no, that's they did do it for some Pokemon. Like in DD or Pyroar being Gen 6, Pyroar differences, and then Esper, Meowsticks differences as well. How many Pokemon are there that get to, yes, they'd be tedious for a lot of them, but the ones that do work stand out pretty well. Let's see. So yeah, for Gen 9, Oinklongs, the piggies have different gender differences as well. Gen 8 has the Basculegions being different, as well as the Indeedis. 7 has the Meowsticks and Pyroars. 5 has the Unpheasants and Frillfishes. Yeah. Those are special cases. I mean, those ones were... they specifically had to have them look differently. It's not like other Pokemon where they're kind of more animalistic. These ones had specifics. Basculins have different colors, but from your understanding, Gastrodon has different forms. Gastrodons... there's 2 different forms of Gastrodons, which is kind of weird. There's the West Coast Gastrodons and the East Coast Gastrodons. That is the best way I can put it, honestly. Oh man, that Shuckle's so slow. How you doing, buddy? You doing alright? Doing good? Yeah? He's just milling about his own business. That little fella. You wonder which side everyone's gonna pick? I pick a grass type because 4 times weak to grass. Just like Swampert and Quagsire, 4 times weak to grass. I love them, but they get kind of, yeah. Also, welcome, SS. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. We were supposed to be doing like the DLC, but I got too tied up in like exploring and talking about Pokemon gender differences, which is kind of fun. I really do like biology, so when they incorporate it into Pokemon or in games, and we can have fun with it, it's very interesting. Somehow you ended up here while hatching eggs. Well, welcome! I hope you have a good time while you're hatching eggs and you can blow by the time faster. We're just kind of hanging around, having fun. It would be a lot better if they made all, like... every bird and every bug Pokemon... Oh. I hope you have Prankster. I feel like every bird and every bug Pokemon does have its own, like, dimorphism to start with. Like, a lot of the females are bigger for bugs, and a lot of the male birds are, like, more showy for birds. So it makes sense if they're all, like, kind of like that. Just make them a little bit bigger as females and a little bit more... have the color pop a little bit more as male. You don't really need that much change. 700 eggs and no shiny Dratini. Oh, geez, that's huge. Best of luck with that. Are you doing the Masuda method? Because that's the only method I know about. Yeah. I would like to grab a shiny Dratini sometimes, but you can only really get it from friends. If you try and get it online, there's a good chance of it being a hacked mon, and I don't want a hacked mon. That's not good. Those aren't good. Yeah, Masuda's plus Shiny Charm still nothing? Eee. I mean, isn't finding a shiny Dratini easier than catching it or hatching it? Yeah, hack mons are a definite no-no. A lot of professional players even use... I think professionals use it just so they can build a proper team, so they can test it out, and then when they go to actual events, they go in for the actual farming. I assume so. I hope they all do it legitimately. I can understand using hacked mons just to test things out, but when you're playing casually or trying to do things with friends, I wouldn't recommend it. If you're just using to expedite the process, I kind of get it, but I still wouldn't do it. It's not for me. Just like when I go play Magic the Gathering or Pokemon, I like owning the actual cards rather than using proxies. I would much rather have my own legitimately physically owned stuff. No, the Wizencott's down. Some do, they mostly do it because you have to EV train to optimize. Oh man, the optimization is painful. It'd be nice if they gave us like better ways to optimize. All the higher and pro players can probably get legit mon from fans. And the like easy, yeah, that makes sense. When you have a lot of people to like help you expedite your work, you don't really need to go around the other routes. Also, welcome, Cheers to Moon. Is there anything this way? No, there's nothing that way. Yeah. There are battle simulators to test things quicker. Oh, that's true! I forgot about battle simulators. That is definitely a thing. What's this? Lakeside Cave? I want to go there. Actually, I want to go to the big tree. How do I go to the big tree? Catching would be easier, but you like hatching? Yeah, I do too. Honestly, hatching is kind of more fun, because what if you like hatch it in a very funny place, you know? If I hatch my Pokemon in a funny place, it's nice. Oh yeah, egg moves. I honestly would still like it if Game Freak put in, like... what do they called it? I think people are calling it the Rusty Bottle Caps to reduce IV and EV stats, as well as having the normal bottle caps to do all that other stuff. That'd be neat. Something I remember them talking about. They don't have anything like that in this game. They don't have anything like that in any game. I don't know about older games. Not as far as I know. I don't play competitive anyway, so it's not for me. I wouldn't know as much. Totally need it. Yeah, Rusty Bottle Cap. Definitely. Like, I do remember... what do you call it? Oh, I almost ran into that Copperajah. Oh my... They're just popping up like daisies. Hi, welcome, Copperajah. It's good to see you. Goodbye, leave me alone. I think I have to walk. I literally just like got popped into the middle of a Copperajah stampede. That's terrifying. But yeah, what was I saying again? I tried to like say this thing about 7 times already. Ooh. Okay, guys, I really like this Pokemon. Even though it's got Defeatist, I really like it. Shoot, I can't remember anymore. Oh yeah. So, last season or something, Amoonguss... What is this? Not last season, but a couple seasons ago, there were, Amoonguss, and because everyone was running Trick Room Amoongusses, it was more effective to bring in level 49 Amoonguss, with its slow, being super slow. Looks like a Linoone. I mean, it kind of does, but its legs look so stumpy. I mean, I guess it would be the Linoone sprite thing. But yeah, level 49 Amoonguses because they were slower, and so they would act first in Trick Room rather than level 50 Amoonguses. That was kind of like wacky. Yeah, that is a common strategy. I didn't know that. I learned that from Wolf VGC. I think that's what he's called. Oh my goodness, leave me alone. These spiders want me. They're terrifying. Yeah, Wolfie, that's where I learn a lot of my good stuff. Hi, El Romo. How's the stream going? The stream's going good. We, what is that? Is that a Bagon? No, that's an Omnimite. We were trying to do this Crown Tundra DLC, but I got sidetracked at exploring because I never actually got to do this before. So I'm kind of having fun walking around aimlessly. Yeah. Oh, it's a Riolo. Riolo? It's a Rolo. It's a piece of chocolate with carrot. Oh my goodness. These are scrappy little fellows. Would you recommend buying Sword and Shield? You skipped over Gem 8 and are tempted to buy Shield. I don't know. It is a Pokemon game. That's the most I can say. Welcome. Hi, Dark Matter, Wolf fan. So, if you have the time and want to play another Pokemon game, Pokemon Sword and Shield isn't that bad. It's not that great either. It's one of the, I feel, weaker... it is the weakest one that I've played so far on the Nintendo Switch. Granted, I have not played Legends Arceus yet. Hey, Croaky Gamer. What's croaking? We're doing the Crown Tundra. Yeah, if you do want to buy Pokemon Sword and Shield, though, I recommend, rather than buying it new or at your local game store, buy a used Japanese copy of the game. It is the same hardware inside the game cartridge. It's just cheaper because it has a Japanese sticker on it. Have I lost any pets? I have lost one pet. I would not like to talk about it, though. It's kind of sad you don't get many people playing spin-offs. That's true. Oh my goodness, Dino. Dino. I like Dinos. They're cute, but that thing is, like, very scrappy as well. Pokemon Pinball would be another good game they can bring back, but I can't see them doing that any other time. Ice cream. Oh, you can see if them. Okay, I don't know about Pokemon Ranger either. The, well, they did just make a new Pokemon Snap. What do you call it? Dazzling Gleam. Yeah, they made Pokemon Snap 2. Or not 2, I guess. Hold on. I got it. It's over here. Where is it? You get to see all my games now. This is all that I play. Where is it? I have a copy of this game. There, Pokemon, the new Pokemon Snap. Yeah, it's a lot of games. I have access to working funds. But yeah, new Pokemon Snap. Who's this? Over and under, over and under. Galarian twigs go all around until we crafted nature's crown. The wreath of the twigs are what we wound. Yeah, I think I don't have enough twigs. I'm sorry to hear that, Dark Matter. I'm a legend right now? Yeah, we're still dealing with Calyrex. Oh man, Pokemon Conquest was a really fun game, not gonna lie. I played that and I got it. I'm sorry, this Avalugg just caught me off guard. Do these Avaluggs even care? Nope, these Avalogs do not care. Is that a Wailord? Bummer. Yeah, Pokemon Coliseum, I feel like really was a fun game. Ranger X, I don't think I've played any of the Pokemon Ranger game. No, I've played one Pokemon Ranger game. It was okay-ish. For me, at least. Wasn't one of my favorites. I haven't got to play Coliseum either. Wait, no. No, that's Stadium. I played Pokemon Stadium, not Pokemon Coliseum. Yeah, there is a lot of stuff they have that you can't really have access to these days anymore. Nah, they mind their own business. Yeah, they mind their own business. That's actually pretty neat. Like, they're kind of just chilling. Ranger and Conquest you haven't touched? Well, if you ever get a chance to, I do recommend playing Pokemon Conquest. It's a very fun game. Makes you think. It's like Final Fantasy Tactics with Pokemon. It's the best I can explain it. Good game. Would recommend. What else is there? In terms of spin-offs. What could they make a spin-off of? They could make Pokemon... Nintendogs Pokemon Edition. They honestly could make Nintendogs Pokemon Edition. Or Nintendmons. I don't know. I'm sure a lot of people would be really happy just petting an Eevee. Over and over again and just watching it do silly stuff. I know I would. I'd definitely do that. Is that it? Am I done with this area? Oh, I didn't go over there. Very old game called GameCube game called Pokemon Channel. That makes sense. You ever played those so you wish you got to? The Pokemon games back when you thought Pokemon would always be... Yeah. There's a lot they can do with this universe. A lot more they can do. I still haven't gotten to the big tree. I'm so lost. More Avalogs. Oh, I wasn't anywhere near him. Yeah, I wasn't anywhere near this Avalog. Or maybe like... I don't know. Animal Crossing, Pokemon, Pokemon Pen, Pokemon Ranch. Poke Farm. You want to see what Game Freak goes on making Pokemon look more realistic? I don't know about realistic. Yeah, I think realistic Pokemon might actually freak more people out than make them like it. Eevees would just be cute regardless, but there's a lot of other things like Mr. Mime. No, Mr. Mime's kind of gross. Ooh, EQ. Yeah, like, think about the Pokemon Detective Pikachu movie. It would kind of be like that. It's kind of weird. They don't look the worst, but they don't look the greatest either. I'm gonna learn EQ though. Instead of Brick Break? Yeah. They didn't pull any Pokemon, especially the creepy Pokemon like the bug types. Well, not all the bug types are creepy. Like, Volcarona is really cute. Yeah, like Volcarona's cute, I think. Have we seen a Volcarona before here? I don't think we've seen a Volcarona. Far away, maybe? I mean, the moths are kind of cute. Like Snom. Snom is cute. I can't see anyone hating a Snom. It's just a silly little fella with like a kind of butt face. It's really cute. Lavesta's actually kind of weird too. The two channels that cover it. Yeah, butt face. Yeah, the Pokemon National Geographics. They, I saw their Lapras animation and it was very surreal. Best I can put it. You know what? Let's just wait. What is this? I didn't see this the first time I was around here. What is this? Huh? Beep 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 beep. I kind of thought the Pokemon in that movie were good. They seem accurate in real life. They were accurate, except I still hate Mr. Mime. It's just creepy. It reaches uncanny valley levels of weird. Oi, oi, oi! It's me, Peonia. What's that? You found some spicy-looking ruins? That's gotta be one of the places, you know, where the legendary giant's supposed to be. You see that door with the mysterious writing on it? I hear no one's been able to open it. If that's true, I think I recall this particular adventure. The terrible titans lurking locked away. Bound style things, there's a real fear right there. Yeah. Well, how's that grab you? Right then, Chief, I usually leave the rest okay, cool. Are there other Pokemon that are uncanny? I don't know. Well, there's Jinx as well. Jinx is kind of just weird. Mr. Mime creeps me out. Mr. Rhyme creeps me out less. Jinx is kind of weird. I think Machoke still has a weird face, but not uncanny. A giant of rock, a giant of ice, a giant of steel. When gather the 3 giants, the door of destiny shall be open. Okay. Shedinja is kind of creepy more than uncanny. You aren't supposed to look into its back or something bad will happen. That and Dusclops, I believe. Dusclops also does that. Something about it stealing your soul away when you look at its back. There's a lot of Pokemon that have very dark lore behind them. Ah, yes. Silly Cobra. Hey. I was trying to get here the whole time, the Dynatree, and I somehow got over here. 3-point pass. Big brain, big brain. Okay. How do I get to the Dynatree? Alright, I want to at least get to the Dynatree before we do the rest of this. There should be a flying thing over there. Yeah, Silly Cobra does look a little weird. But then you get Pokemon like this, where they're kind of just cute little dinos. Look at it. Look at it. Hello. Hi. Oh, it's so cute. I want to just, like, rub its neck and face. Maybe poke its little frills. It looks like some secret map you find in Chuck E. Cheese. Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. Oh boy, I haven't been to a Chuck E. Cheese in ever. Yeah, ever. I don't think I ever got to go to a Chuck E. Cheese in my childhood. Then again, I don't think I'm missing out on much. I had to take some of my relatives out there one time, and the pizza was kind of really bad, and the things there are really not that good. I'd rather go to a Dave & Buster's, to be honest. At least over there, I could have a pint and play some games of poor judgment. Okay, am I going the right way? Especially when we end up in the huge tunnel, it smells like, oh, ew, ew, ew. Dinos do look cute, but how are they even in the wild? They should be like in some lab somewhere with the other Dino Mom. Yeah. Oh my goodness, that's an Aerodactyl. What is it doing here? Where am I? I'm so lost right now. I was definitely here already. Where am I? Yeah, the prizes there too are like super expensive. I would not bother with that. What do you call it? If you wanted like a bunch of rubber duckies, it's actually cheaper to get them off like Amazon or something. You can buy like a bin of 200 rubber duckies for like 20 bucks. I don't even know. Not sponsored. I think I go that way, through that arch. Yeah, I do like D&B a bit. There's none around where I am anymore, but I used to like have fun going there. I did like their coconut shrimp a lot until I learned that I can make better coconut shrimp. Much, much better coconut shrimp. Oh, I think I'm supposed to go this way. There are more EVs here? More boat hounds. These little borkers are gonna like throw hands. Alright. We're finally at the tree. It took that long. I can't believe I was trying to get this tree for like ages. You most likely play the arcade game. Oh no. It's a good thing I have 2 Master Balls. Moltres Gator. You play the games that let you collect scan cards. Oh, like the one like a couple of the superhero games that give you cards along with it. That's a lot of chicken. Man, that Zapdos can jump. That is one feisty emu. Speaking of chicken, do you have any plans for Thanksgiving? My Thanksgiving was last month, actually, because I'm in Canada, so I might actually be streaming tomorrow after work. Yeah. Oh, Injustice and Marvel, yeah, those ones. So, if I have time, I may stream tomorrow just so if anyone doesn't have family to spend time with or anything to do, they can at least have a jolly old time with me and we can spend time together. Because not everyone has the opportunity to do that. So it's good to like do things and hope that I can at least help someone out. Hang on, Chief, there's breaking news on the telly. They're saying a dodgy bird Pokemon was popping up left and right. There's a pointy-feathered one in the wild area, a fierce-looking one in the Isle of Armor, and a graceful one flying around the Crown Tundra. Wouldn't it be something if they turned out to be the bird Pokemon I wrote about in the clue? If that were the case, I think I'd expect this, I call this expedition something like the Legendary Tree of Legendary 3. That's kind of lame. Now I've got a Ultra Mega, completely forgot what I call, okay, cool, buddy. Getting harder to have the family come around Thanksgiving anymore. It's getting harder to do anything anymore. It's kind of brutal. That font looks like, yeah, that does look like a Naruto font. But yeah, honestly, like, it's... with things how they are, it's very difficult to do a lot of stuff. Brave bird. So you just do what you can. Also, welcome in, Eevee. How do I shake this tree? Okay. Okay. Shake it more? More. Are you almost in the full game? We're actually already done the full game. We're just doing the DLC now, but I think... oh. Shake it more. What? Something swooped down from the tree and pulled you in the Pokemon den. Oh. Yeah, I'm not having like a ton of fun with this DLC. I am having fun exploring, but I'm not having fun doing the story bits. So we may not do this entirely. I need to Toxic first, and then we'll Venoshock and everything else after. Yeah, so depending on how I feel after this stream, or the next one, we might just skip doing Pokemon, we might just finish doing this. What would make the story bits more interesting for you? I don't know. I really don't know at this rate, and I think we're kind of just donezo. Yeah, we're just donezo. Giga Drain. Slurp. I don't think there's anything that would make this more appealing to me right now. I could also just be done with Pokemon Sword because of the I guess going back in UI. Oh, we can fight with everyone. Okay, neat. That is one strong Greendent. It's only strong because it's Dynamax, isn't it? Probably? But it's also one-shotting all my oh, it's crit. I don't know who I want to Dynamax. Probably Dynamax Grundy. Everyone else is just kind of like have to eat away at it. I think I want to do Strength or Strength Sap, just to like lower its attack stat, because that Max Strike is being a problem. Oh, come on. I mean, it would have been a good call, except he decided to say no. What a cheater. Okay, Grundy. What you got? What you got for me? Ah, Toxic came off too. Great. Go Max Knuckle. Yeah, I took Toxic off. I wasn't expecting that at all. On the plus side, if I do start playing Pokemon Legends Arceus, it's going to be completely blind. I haven't played it before, and I haven't gone into it at all, so it will be very blind, and I guess I'm going to freak out. I've seen clips here and there, but that'll be fun. It's going to be fun. I'm going to freak out. Definitely. 10 out of 10. It missed, like, a lot of attacks. Interesting. Okay, we got 3 attack stats up. Oh no, it ate a berry. That's not fair. Oh, and my attack stats just dropped because of that. No, this Greendent is trolling me. Oh my goodness. It took out almost all of my HP as well. Speed fell, not good. I think it's a squirrel god or something. It's the Lord of the Squirtles. Oh, no. I want to Drain Punch. Near that good HP. SIMP squirrel in my pants. Counter? Yeah, we don't need no Bidoof copies. Honestly, I think of all the Route 1 rodents, Zigzagoon is by far one of the cutest. I like Zigzagoon a lot. It's very silly. They have a lot of... What's the word I'm looking for? They have a lot of variety. Like, can you imagine? Zigzagoons can learn Surf, Water Pulse, Dark Pulse, Shadow Ball, Dig. That's a lot of coverage. Zigzagoons have so much coverage. It's actually unbelievable. Tauros is the same way? Yeah, but Tauros isn't as cute as Zigzagoon. That's the thing. We didn't much to recharge. Let's go with another Giga Drain. You know, if I like start spamming revives, we might be able to do this, but I'm kind of... I don't know. This Greenish is a menace. Oh, it's over. It's over, guys. That is a strong Greedent. I didn't expect that to happen. I just saw a tree and I wanted to shake it. My poor Mons. Well, on the plus side, I think we have fly trips to everywhere. Yeah, we can fly everywhere now. That almost makes you wonder if you have to overlevel in this game. Probably. I mean, I think my Pokemon right now are actually underleveled. Like, we're all in the 60s, and everything should be like the 75s at the most. We're 15 levels under. Plus, I'm using only grass types, so I don't have like the... I don't have the easy mode of using a fighting type to fight it. Grundy's the best I got. Even a steel type would have worked better against that Greedent, having resistance to all its moves. I am kind of looking forward to Legends Arceus so I can use non-grass Pokemon. But there's only going to be so many. Ferrothorn there, but... Oh, Ferrothorn! I love Ferrothorn! Ferrothorn Rocky Helmet, 1/8 damage every time you touch that poor fella. Have you seen what happened to the statue of the Bountiful King of Harvest? Its head has become massive. You say that's the way the king's supposed to look? Now that you mention it, it does resemble design on our town souvenir shirt. But you speak as if you've seen the king with your own 2 eyes. That statue's been broken since I was a kid. Ah, of course, you wanted to learn about the loyal seed of the King of Bountiful Harvest. Well, I don't know why you'd be interested in such a thing, but come on, follow me. An old book I read long ago said that the king's loyal seed was particularly fond of a certain special vegetable. Is it carrot? But my memory isn't what it used to be. I can't recall exactly what the seed was so desired. To think... Oh, I think it's best that you search that bookshelf over there and find what you, find out any more. He's got these, like, pseudo-legendaries, or pseudo-mythicals. Look at these things. Carbinks. But if Calyrex can hijack people, wouldn't it make sense for it to implant its memories itself hanging with humans from the past? I don't think it can actually hijack people. It can use them for a while, but I don't think it can actually mind manipulate. It's more like telekinesis, where you're using the person's vocal cords rather than you're controlling the brain. You're kind of just shutting off everything but their bodily functions that you can use. The horse Pokemon gave over its powers to serve the king, carried hither and thither, and 2 of them became one for a time, combining their strength to create a forest in a single night. This proud steed has been a wild thing once, ravaging the crops and causing much woe. The king, in all of its greatness, brought this fierce creature to heal and secure its loyalty. And for each among us who claimed the steed's hide was black as midnight and gloom in which ghosts appear, there was another who claimed that it was white as a block of solid ice. None alive can say which is the truth. Okay, see, this is... I don't like having to do a ton of exposition to get to things. I get that reading is a core part of these games, considering there's no voice acting, but when I have to read 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 paragraphs split up in segments, I'm really not that interested. It's kind of why I didn't run it, like, I didn't know about this, but this is kind of what's driving me off from doing this. Most people want to get all the information while playing through the game naturally. Yeah, like, I want to be able to, I don't know, walk around, see clues. Oh, look, clues, 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 clues. And go from there. With all this stuff, it's not as fun, honestly. I kind of get that they wanted to have a narrative go along, but there could have been other ways of doing it. Maybe not as many books, maybe some cutscenes, maybe pictures? Even the Darkest Day kind of story thing they had going on in the main story, that was a little bit too much exposition for me. I really didn't like it that much. But, like, don't get me wrong, the story is good, but there's a certain way you can do it without having to, like, force feed a bunch of words down my brain to thing. Like, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, I like the story in that one because you figured stuff out as you did it, and there was, like, little bits and bobs here and there. Like, the way that story was paced in that game, it was good. They had a good thing going and they made it work. This one wasn't that great. Yeah, let's try a new one. I'm just gonna take a peek. Oh. No. Dang, it's all the same thing again. They kind of had the same thing in the 2D games where if you went to the library you can check out some more lore. Yeah, but that was optional. Going to the library and checking out more lore is optional. Going to someone's bookcase and having to read all of their stuff to progress with legendaries, especially in a DLC. Yeah, so if I want to go any further in this DLC, I have to read through all those books. That's the problem I'm having with this. So, I don't want to sound like I'm that dumb, but locking content behind literacy for a game that's kind of designed for the younger audiences is kind of not great. Yeah, that's how I can put it. It's not the best thing, it's not great. If you were to put this amount of literacy in, I don't know, a game that has a lot of reading to begin with, or that kind of lore, like, what's a good example? I guess, like, the Darkest Dungeon kind of thing. I can understand that. Or if it was optional, I can understand that. But in a Pokemon game, where the main audience is people who don't really want to read as much and just want to do battles with the cute little animals, then probably not. At least, as far as I can tell, they fixed it in Pokemon Scarlet Violet, although some people did not like how the game flowed. Things were done to make it at least playable. Sword and Shield uses Link Law, reworking and Legends games. So, I'm hoping that that's true too, considering they learned a lot from doing Legends Arceus and Pokemon Scarlet Violet. I'm sure with all the feedback they got, they as a company could at least make a better product, especially since I think, I don't know, like this is all speculation. I think they wanted to release Pokemon Legends Arceus by the end of this year for Christmas. Sorry, Legends Arceus ZA for Christmas this year. But they didn't. So I'm hoping that it's going to be released and it'll be good and proper and we won't need like a bunch of DLC patches to make it playable. I really do hope they learn from all their lessons, because they did make some really good stuff in their later games. So it could be good. I'm hoping it's good. Yeah, they had more than enough time to perfect the craft. Topsy-turvy, Drain Punch. We don't need this. I'm good. Ooh, Psychic. We're not fighting that Psychic type. It's a Clay Doll, right? Is that Clay Doll? I don't know what that is. What's up here? I think we're going this way. Yeah, what else? In any case, I don't know how I feel about the next amounts of gimmicks. Hi Flash, welcome. It's going pretty well. We're complaining about how this game has too much lore exposition. At least for the bright side of the games, you can hunt legendaries and max raids. Yeah, I'm okay with the gimmicks as long as they don't get like too out of hand. What's Expedition? Gotcha. Yeah, Expedition is not all that great, honestly. Exposition in a game designed for younger audiences is not good. Especially when you use exposition to gatekeep content for a game that's designed for younger audiences. Do not do that. It's fine if you have it as an option, but do not use it as a gate for content. Like, we have to go read 6 books to progress in this Calyrex lore. I don't want to read 6 books. I barely even want to read 1 book. If I wanted to go read a book, I would go read a book. Worse if it's exposition question for, yeah. I don't mind quizzes in games either, but just let me find this information in places that don't require me to sit down and read books. Because if I have to read books, I would rather just go read a book. Here's the hoping that there's not a lot of reading in Legends Arceus. I'm sure there's going to be a ton of reading in the first, like, half an hour of the game, because that's how it always is. It doesn't matter. What are we at? Bunch of ground types. Is this a Pikachu? That's a Raichu. Yeah, we'll fight it. Yeah. Like, games these days have, like, a 30 to 1 hour long tutorial with a bunch of story to get you invested into it. And I kind of understand it now these days. It's not always great to have, but it's kind of necessary. Well, no, it's not always necessary. Tutorial doesn't need to be long unless it's a fighting game. No, if it's a fighting game, there should be no tutorial. Fighting games should have 0 tutorial. They should just throw you into it and you should just figure it out. That's how it used to be done in my day and age. Oh, you want to play Street Fighter 2 Turbo Alpha Remix Alpha Ultra Special Turbo Edition? Here's a controller. Good luck. Can you do Hadouken? No? Better look it up online. Is that a real name? No, it's not. There's just like 27,000 different Super Street Fighter 2 editions. It's kind of crazy. That's my own little joke. It's not real. But there's Street Fighter 2, there's Super Street Fighter 2, there's Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, there's Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo Max, Super Street Fighter 2 HD Turbo Remix. Those are all Super Street Fighter 2 games. Tutorial should be optional Pokemon? Yeah. I mean, yeah, it should be optional Pokemon. At least now, anyways. Oh, it's a Reshiram! It's the Blue Eyes White Dragon! How do I deal with this Blue Eyes White Dragon? Can we even deal with Blue Eyes White Dragon? I got Brick Break, that's it. Let's Swords Dance and then we'll Dynamax Brick Break. But most series know well enough they don't need one tutorial. Actually, I don't know. Okay, so tutorial being optional for Pokemon is fair. Because it's a well-known enough franchise. However, Pokemon can also be a lot of people's first foray into video games. So it's good to have the tutorial there for people who are learning how to play video games. Because you have to remember, although everyone here, I assume, has played a lot of video games before, there are people out in the world who have never played a video game before. So it's very alien to them to learn these kind of habits and technologies and how to play the game. I had a situation like that once where I handed off a controller to someone who's never actually played a video game before, expecting them to know how to play Super Mario World 3, and they couldn't figure it out. It was very weird. It's very weird trying to teach someone that these are the arrow keys and you move by pressing these buttons and then you jump by pressing this button, and then they just don't know how to look at the screen and then press the buttons at the same time. That's an actual skill you have to develop. I didn't know that was a thing. I thought everyone kind of just knew how to do it until then. That's true too. Having tutorials that don't waste your time is very difficult when you have everyone of different skill levels coming in. Just having the options is good though. Well, even then, the tutorials are also... You have to think about this. For Pokemon games where it's lore-driven as well, there's the tutorial, and then there's the character introductions, as well as the story setting. I feel like Pokemon Scarlet Violet had one of the longest introductory sections to a Pokemon game I have ever experienced. I feel like it took like at least an hour and a half before I could leave school and go do my gyms and stuff even. Crazy how long that took. Granted, I didn't hate it, but it was just doing it a second time was so tedious. First time was nice. The second time playing through was very tedious. I thought, who do you think Phalanx needs new evolution form? I don't know. Phalanx is weird. What would Phalanx even be? Would it just be like one... Would it be like a Magneton? A Magnetron? It's a Magnemite? After? Oh yeah, the option to look up all tutorials. That was good. Wait, why did it switch speeds with the artillery? But yeah, just maybe, okay. Faster text scroll. Instant text being an option. I feel having instant text right off the bat would be a very good option as well. Just having it all there at once. No need for text scroll. Even in cutscenes. You can't increase text speed? You increase text speed to a certain amount. I'm saying there is no text speed. It's just all there. No text scroll. Just have all the text there for me. And then when I push the A button, it doesn't go one line at a time. It goes to the entire next paragraph. That would be good. Or, you know, voice acting, so I don't have to sit there and read everything. Reading being optional is also nice. I don't hate reading. I just want to be immersed in my video game. Oh, we were so close to getting the Reshiram. I'd be okay with more if games had voice acting. Most games do have voice acting, but I don't know why Pokemon just doesn't want voice acting in it again, ever. I'm hoping CA has voice acting, but okay, hear me out on this. So, Poliwrath, when you look at people's or actors' resumes and stuff, you can usually see when a company is hiring for voices for certain products and projects. As a flying type. So I want an electric type. What is that? I don't know what that is. I like when Pokemon Snap, Pokemon Tournament. Yeah, Pokemon Tournament and Pokemon Snap, they had people to actually call them in for voice acting work. So you'll see that kind of thing show up. Oh no, Nintendo would not dare use AI generated voices. Not yet, at least. They wouldn't dare. Yet. But yeah, like you'll usually see job openings and stuff for when voice acting is gonna come out. With Legend ZA so close around the corner, like even if it were to release next year, I feel like you'd already see people taking up, or you'd see Nintendo posting job applications for voice actors, which they haven't. So I doubt ZA will have voice acting. Full voice acting anyways. I don't know. It's kind of disappointing. Unlike where Pokemon Tournament had voice acting and Pokemon Snap also had a lot of voice acting. And even like when they put Pokemon Snap to the West, they didn't do English voice acting as well. They just had Japanese voice acting for everything. Just ready for the day? Yeah, me too, me too. I'm not saying that I'm mad, I'm saying that I'm more disappointed. They have all the funding, all the talent to do all this stuff, but I can't see why they won't. Especially when you have like an anime going along with it too. Wouldn't it make sense to hire those anime voice actors to voice in your game? Wouldn't that also like make people like the characters more? Because what is it? The producers of Pokemon themselves say that they get put a new girl in every season just so they have new eye candy for all the young audience members to get interested in. So that's something. And when you have a voice to tie that image with, it adds another level of, I guess, immersion to make you more tied to the IP. Pokemon needs to work harder on their games, delay releases if necessary. Yeah, Pokemon needs to... I don't know. I feel like time-wise, they do an okay job releasing their games. It's not like they're putting out a new game every year and it's garbage. There's like a good 5-7 year period between Pokemon games now. Like, what's the gap between Pokemon Sword and Shield to Scarlet? Pokemon Sword released in 2019. Pokemon Scarlet released in 2022. So that was a 3-year window. Wait, it released in 2022? Okay, so now it's 2024. Yeah, 3-year window. So it makes sense that Pokemon Legends Arceus would come out, RZA would come out next year, and then an actual mainline Pokemon game coming out the year after or the year after that. Like, it's about a 2 to 4 year process. You do have to be careful though, because with how these games and contents get very stale. Yeah, I guess that's what the gimmicks are for. So the content doesn't get stale, especially when you're trying to change up the competitive scene every single time. Yeah, balancing is a nightmare. What was it? I think there's a game out there. Oh, that Poltergeist doesn't have a stamp. There's a couple games. No, the Marvel Overwatch game. That one. Marvel. What's it called again? I don't remember the name of the game. Someone said something about how that game has 0 balancing. Yeah, the Marvel Overwatch game, whatever it is. Someone said that that game has no balancing, and because everyone's broken, no one's broken, and it seems like a lot of people are having fun with the beta, where everyone's broken. So if you adopt that mentality where everything's broken, then nothing's broken. It's just like, if everyone's an expert in everything, then no one's an expert in everything. That's just normal. And I think that's the fun part about games, where if everything is broken and you're having fun doing really silly stuff, it's fun. But being in a competitive environment, I'm sure people are gonna call for nerfs and all that jazz, so it's not the greatest, but still. When you're having fun, you just want to have fun. If you're trying to make a living out of it, then I think it's better to try and do something else. Or, no, it's fine to do it. It might just be better to, I don't know. It's hard to explain. I enjoy doing what I do. It's fun for me. But when I'm trying, well, if you're trying to make money, enjoying what you're doing, but also being toxic at the same time, it doesn't work. You have to just enjoy it at face value. You can't try and change it too much, otherwise it becomes something else. Right case is in the who works better with or without limitations. Yeah. How do I put this? So, I used to play this really terrible game called League of Legends. And I played it for over 10 years. The most fun I've had in that game is when something called Earth Mode came out and no one had limitations. There was no cooldown. There's nothing. I had fun when everything was absolutely broken. That's the only time I had fun. Or El Romo, stop playing League, my guy. Do better. Yeah. So since then, I have stopped playing League of Legends. That's a flying type. I have a Bolt Hound. There's a Psychic type here. Mine's Tentacruel. No, I don't want to bother with that. Yeah, but for the most part, that was fun. I got to have fun with that, but with... Anyways, it doesn't matter anymore. I stopped playing League. It's been great not having to worry about that grind anymore. Well, you have a lot of newbies in competitive sense, because even if you have some form of balance, yeah. You just won 2 games, you're gonna rest for a bit? Yeah, definitely. Not to call you out here or anything, El Romo, but you're kind of in a level of League where it's not quite my level. The level I used to play at was a lot more stressful because everyone was good enough where they could be toxic, but toxic enough where it makes them bad. Anyways, yeah, I have considered playing Pokemon Unite because of my experience, or at least not my experience. Is it experience? Because of the skills I have acquired in League of Legends, I've considered playing Pokemon Unite, but I haven't had a chance to play it, nor have I found people that I want to play it with. And the first time I played League is when I had friends to play with, so I was interested in that. It does look fun for a bit. I just don't know, because I'm not too interested in the MOBAs anymore, because those games really just like, it really takes a toll on me. I get too competitive, and then it's just, yeah. This is why I've kind of like mellowed out. You see me playing Pokemon games where we're just having fun and chilling. You'll see me play other silly fun games. What else have I done? I don't know. I want to play rhythm games, but it's a licensing issue. There's a meta for Sably games, yeah. There's a meta for a lot of things, but it's more fun when you can go against the meta and just do something really silly. That's how I felt when I played Yu-Gi-Oh! Competitively, too. I played something that was very silly. I played Zombie Punks in Yu-Gi-Oh! Competitively for a while. It wasn't good, but it was fun. I don't think I'll ever return to Yu-Gi-Oh! Though. It's been getting too out of hand. All in all, games change and they adapt, and with enough people, you learn how to break anything. So eventually things do get out of hand and it evolves into something different. And if you can't enjoy it anymore, it's fine. You could always find something else to have more fun with. And that's a part of growing and developing as a person. Being able to understand your likes and dislikes and kind of changing your environment to better suit you rather than forcing yourself to suit your environment. I don't play League, rather play ranked unless you have a friend or two. Yeah. Those people who've been breaking it have a lot of experience breaking it. Yep. That's true. There's this one thing I always like to try when I'm playing a new game. And it's a very silly way of quote-unquote breaking it. So, if anything ever gives you stat increases, like, say for example, health, and you've lost some health, I like seeing if I could just re-equip and unequip that item multiple times to see if it will heal me. And in some cases, it actually does work, which is very strange. Most cases it doesn't, because the developers had the hindsight to make it not work, but it's kind of funny when it actually does work. Probably just stick to Dark Pulse. None of these moves actually work. Just stuck with the Bolt Hound. Wait, people you are doing this actually... No, there's AI. It's all AI. I'm not playing with people. I don't really think there's going to be a lot of people playing Sword right now. I mean, there should be, but I don't think there's a lot of people playing Max Raid Swords right now. It is an old game, and there is a new Pokemon game out. I'm pretty sure people would rather be Max Terror rating in Scarlet Violet, because you get more out of there than Sword and Shield. El Romo, 4 solid minutes of doing a Yu-Gi-Oh combo? That's nothing. Going to a tournament, I had to wait 25 minutes for someone to finish their combo. Can you imagine that? The round, a best of 3, is 45 minutes. I had to wait 25 minutes for someone to finish their combo. And I just sat there, because I knew I could win the next turn. But I had to just sit there and wait for them to finish. And then, when I got around to doing my combo, they forfeited before I even finished, because they knew they couldn't deal with it. That makes me mad. If I'm gonna sit through your combo, you're gonna sit through my combo. That's like a league game? Yeah, that's exactly like a league game. You don't get to surrender. I have to earn the win. Sorry, that's my toxic gamer coming out. I don't do that anymore, but you know, if you're gonna make me sit through a combo, I'm gonna make you sit through my combo. It's only fair that way. Man, I'm still salty about that. I played against this one person, and he spent like I said, like a whole 20 minutes doing their combo. I spent 10 minutes doing my combo, and at the end of my combo, I obliterated his board, and he's like, no, I didn't know that would happen, so it doesn't get to happen. And then he just like argued with me and grabbed the judge over, because the judge was his friend. They outruled the move that I did that was super good and got to like remove their board, so I'm mad about that. Hi Sky, welcome. We're playing Pokemon, but we're doing max raids because I'm kind of tired of this DLC already. You play some TFT? Yeah, TFT's fun. Have fun with that, El Romo. Just don't play League. Yeah, to spend money to fly out to tournaments. Yeah, so tournaments are like $5-ish, depending where you go. I don't even know what to say anymore. I just kind of got tired of playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Been doing grinding in ZZZ about getting a new boy. Fun. Sky, did you pick up 7 Days to Die yet? Because I'm hoping that we all get to play 7 Days to Die. It's on sale right now. Honestly, it's just relaxing. Yeah, TFT is relaxing. Whenever I play TFT, or whenever I used to play TFT, everyone would just kind of like fool around, dancing and all that stuff, which is fun. If you hate League, do you think you'd hate Dota 2? I heard Dota 2 is more toxic than League, or about as toxic. You haven't. Might be on sale, but still kind of expensive. You played it years ago. Oh, but Sky, we want to do a huge group collab playing 7 Days to Die. Don't you want to play that with us? I want to play that with you. Yeah, honestly, I actually did enjoy playing Heroes of the Storm. That game was pretty fun. But I kind of just don't want to play MOBAs anymore because of what League of Legends did to me. Can you imagine 10 years of being a competitive, angry, toxic game player online? 10 years? 10 years of that, and now I'm a friendly, happy cactus made of 6 similar ovals, and I love all of you guys. What a turnaround, eh? Absolute turnaround. Alright, Cumbling Sanity, see you later. We're probably gonna end after I do this max raid, because I'm kind of tired of this, and we'll just call it that for Pokemon Sword, and we'll probably do Legends Arceus next time. Maybe, probably. I'll sit on it. Also, Sky, what do you call it? Zane will be hosting the 7 Days to Die server, so we don't have to worry about that. Unless he can't, and then we'll just have to pitch in later. But for the most part, I think that's how it's gonna work. I don't know. Oh, toxic FPS to comfy RPG streamer. Oh, Sky, you're gonna love it. After I get my new adapter in for my PS2, we might be playing some Alundra 2. Very old PlayStation 1 game, which I kind of have fond memories of and want to play. It'll be fun. I want to introduce you guys to something that I grew up with. The things that made me who I am. That are not League of Legends. Alundra, let's go! I haven't played Alundra 1, so that's something I never got to experience, but number 2 is what I played, so we're jumping straight to that. I don't think they're like connected at all either, so it's fine. It'll be fun. Maybe I'll go back to playing some Pokemon Scarlet Terra raids and stuff next time. Who knows? Oh, we still gotta... Oh, we gotta do the Grass Lock and Pokemon Violet, since I already beat Pokemon Scarlet. Oh no! There are no Grass Paradox Pokemon. Oh no! Oh well. Here I'm seeing a friend play the first one. I think it plays like the Legend of Mana or something. I don't remember. Or the Secret of Mana, or the other. Uh-oh, that's gonna suck. No Grass Paradox? Yeah, no Grass Paradox. It's okay. Meowscarada is good. I like Meowscarada. On the plus side, though, we get a Scovillain, which is Grass Fire. It may not be very good, but I think that Fire typing will help us a lot against Paradox Pokemon. Then again, if we're lucky, I won't have to play Violet in a Grass Lock. We could just go straight to Pokemon Legends ZA, or Pokemon whatever the next one is after. I doubt we'll be that lucky though, because I finish these games pretty quickly. But who knows? They might just release a Pokemon game on the Switch Virtual Console, which would be amazing. I would love to play Pokemon Sapphire and Emerald and Ruby. If they did that, okay guys. I don't like doing Nuzlocks because it's too difficult for me. But if we played Pokemon Emerald, I think I would be comfortable enough doing a Nuzlocke on that. You want to play Crystal Emerald? Yeah, Crystal is fun. Emerald is fun. Definitely though, if they release Pokemon on the Virtual Console, I will for sure do a Nuzlocke on Emerald. Like, I promise you guys. Pokemon Emerald Nuzlocke, if they have it on Virtual Console, I will do it. I just don't want to like go through all the hoops of trying to grab a Game Boy Advance and then convert the Game Boy Advance visual things to my computer and then stream it from there, you know? Want to get a Rayquaza? Rayquaza. He's strong. Those things are brutal. Mega Rayquaza. That's crazy. Even though I never got to do those megas. I think I have a copy of Pokemon Mega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. Hold on. My yes around me? Oh yeah, it is. You never seen one in game? Ooh. Let's see. That's Shin Megami Tensei, Final Fantasy. Oh. You know what? That copy of Pokemon Omega Ruby or Alpha Sapphire is probably in my DS. I don't even know which one I got. One or the other. It's probably Omega Ruby. Sapphire was your game? Yeah. You get to fight the sea swaggers, the sea guys, Team Aqua. They want to drown the world. Crazy people. Team Magma is also pretty bad. They're kind of crazy. Both of those teams are stupid. Oh yes, let's make it rain so the water is flooded so we can reset the world. Sure, everything dies. Let's make it fire and more land, everything dies. Baroka was your first legendary? And then you got Suicune and Pokemon Coliseum. Aww. I never got to play Coliseum. I think my first legendary was, what was it? Probably Zapdos, honestly. Yeah. Zapdos in Pokemon Blue. That's my first legendary. And then I saw a Moltres or Articuno and I accidentally destroyed it and couldn't catch it. Very good. The Pokemon team villains were leaders for protagonists. I can hear me say, I plan this to expand the economy with more jobs. You didn't play till Fire Red and never got far? Oh, that's fine. Yeah. Pokemon villain teams have gotten weird, and then they just remove them all entirely. Like, Pokemon Sword and Shield didn't have a villain team. They had Team Yell, which were a bunch of fans, and then the Macrocosmos people that worked under Chairman Rose. And it was literally just Chairman Rose and 3 guys. It wasn't a team. It was just like 3 of his employees and Chairman Rose. Really weird. And what was it? Scarlet Violet? It wasn't an evil team either. Even though they're called Team Star, they were just a bunch of like kids who didn't know what they were doing. You want to reverse evil Pokemon Coliseum game? Pokemon Mafia would be an interesting team. I don't know if we can say that word anymore. Maybe like, let's see. What would make for a proper evil organization Pokemon team in this day and age? Oh, I get it. Pokemon hackers or something. Pokemon team malware. They just hack everyone's PC boxes and kidnap Pokemon so that they can make lots of money. There we go. We're getting somewhere. It's probably a bad idea though. Yeah, Rocket stole Pokemon to make money as well, so I guess maybe not. They need to have their own kind of gimmick. Sun and Moon, the evil team there, wanted to like control the universe or something. Black and White, they were trying to be like freedom liberation fighters. That didn't work out. They could make an evil team that's like based around, I don't know. You can't, like, you have to remember that this is still a game made for younger audiences, so you can't go too far off into evil. Otherwise, it really, really gets like, it becomes a game where you can't really market it to younger people if you go too off the hinge like that. Not gonna lie, there's a 50% chance you get a power trip if Pokemon was real. Yeah, exactly. Pokemon can make a villain spin-off. A villain spin-off would be fun. Maybe. Use the Spirit Reading for something useful? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Maybe you could have a Pokemon game where the evil villain wants more real estate, so they go around trying to capture buildings, claiming it to be theirs. But you have to do it in a way where it's goofy enough that it's not like isolated incidents kind of issues. Oh, or what might also work is a evil villain team from a parallel universe or timeline that comes back in time to try and take over everything, or they're trying to stop something from happening. So, yeah, that might actually work. If it's Pokemon Legends ZA, they could probably introduce a evil team that's somehow using time travel to go back or forward into time to mess with stuff because they're trying to either make something happen or prevent it from happening. And those guys will just like be the evil team. You don't really understand what they're doing until the very end, and even then you don't have to understand it. You can just deal with them. That might actually work. Just a bunch of really evil time travelers. Yeah. But that would probably only work for Legends ZA, or if they introduce more Paradox things. Oh, it's a Mewtwo. Oh, that's not good for us. Sky, when you say you want to engage in criminal activities via Pokemon, are you referring to Lopunnies? Are you going to catch Lopunnies, Sky? I hope you're not going to catch Lopunnies. Mewtwo got big? Yeah, it's a big Mewtwo. It's big. That wasn't your first thought? Oh no, not the Lopunny times. Hey, Batman. Batman, guess what I caught? I caught myself a little Lopunny, Batman. I caught a Lopunny, Batman. Do you know what I'm gonna do to this Lopunny, Batman? Besides, you'd rather Gardevoirs? That's fair. Gardevoirs are nice. I like my Levannies, though. I think that's how you call them. I think it's pronounced Levanny. I'm not sure. It's this one, if you want to search it. Levanny. That one. I like the Levanny. It's a very cute Pokemon. Do you know that Levannies will, dress swaddles in clothing? That's why they're called swaddles, because Levannies will swaddle the baby form of them. Jeez, Sky. Jeez. This is a family-friendly channel. You can't just say that. For the most part. Don't worry, I'm not super mad. Say what? Well, yeah, okay, okay. Oh man, this wide guard is wide. I think having wide guard is actually really helping us here. I do not know if I'll be able to catch this Mewtwo though. It's kind of really strong. Why is he using Endure? Do damage. Oh, that's why I used Endure. Oh, it didn't even matter. Weird. Anyways, guys, I think this is the last thing we're gonna do before we finish it up for today. We've been going for about 3.5 hours now, and I'm still kind of mad about how much exposition dump they made me read for this DLC. I'm having much more fun in this thing. What do you call it? I'm having much more fun doing the max raids than the actual DLC. But there's a good chance we'll probably just move on to Legends Arceus after this. That'll be more fun, right? I haven't played it before, so we'll be completely blind. I'm not going to grass log it because we have a lot of grass types that we used in Diamond that will overlap. Well, the team will mostly still be grass types. Oh, we're out of overheat PPs. Oh no, here goes the Chansey. There goes our team. Alright guys, thank you so much for joining me on this probably last Pokemon Sword stream. We may take a break from Pokemon for just 1 week and then come back with Pokemon Legends Arceus, or we might just go straight to it on Wednesday. I don't know if I have anything else planned. I'm going to attempt to stream tomorrow after I'm finished with my responsibilities. So if anyone is not doing anything for Thanksgiving and they want someone to spend time with, I'll be there. Monday, there's a good chance we'll try to do another Infinite Fusion stream, and I really hope I don't just die of perish of disgust from things like Mr. Cruel again. My goodness, that was disgusting. Yeah, thank you so much, everyone. I'm Lance, your one and only Cactus VTuber, and let's see if there's someone to send you guys off to. I don't know. Might be someone to send you off to. No one to send you guys off to. No one else is streaming right now. Oh, wait, maybe I can find someone random that we don't know. Happy Thursday. Yeah, happy Chicken Day. Is there anyone streaming that we know of? No. I don't know anyone. Okay, guys, I'll see you maybe tomorrow. If not, maybe Wednesday or maybe on Monday. Until then, have a beautiful day, night, rest of your week. And have a great Thanksgiving tomorrow if you're celebrating that. Until then, I'm Lance, and bye.